with you 24 hours a day.
And, you know, see, like now, though...
yeah, you got to lose the weight.
I said to myself, all right, this weekend I'm really going to have, you know, a healthier weekend. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up, I'm going to jog, you know, and then thank you, Gilbert.
Jog.
And then I realized Gilbert doesn't think I can do it. Right. And then I realized that I got a gig in Detroit. I got to go to Detroit, and it's like, you know, all right.
You can still do it. You can still cut back.
A guy I know is flying me up on a private jet to Detroit. And there's food on a jet. And
you don't have to have food on the jet.
What do you mean, though, Art? Who's this guy?
There's a guy that, well, I guess he doesn't want me to say his name, but I might get into business with this guy concerning my website.
Yeah.
And
he's got a private jet, this dude?
He's a big-time hedge fund guy. Big time.
And he wants to be in the website business with you?
It's not like he runs...
he must be a star fucker.
Multi-billion-dollar...
Wow.
You let the guy tell a story?
He runs a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund, and he likes the world of entertainment. He's interested in it. Real, like, you talk about type A personalities. I went to meet him at his office. It's got the most incredible view of Central Park I've ever seen. And the guy, about a 45-year-old guy, like, in perfect shape. When he talks to you, you feel like, you know...
He's focused on you.
Focused, like he makes you feel important, and he got in contact with me through a friend of his that had seen me do stand-up or something. I don't know. But there's this whole big thing now on websites. You know what Will Ferrell's doing with Funny or Die?
Right.
Use your brand to stretch out and do some entertainment and stuff. Yeah, I considered that.
Make little videos and all that stuff Will is doing.
You're on such a different level.
Nah, I just kind of just said, it sounds like a lot of fucking work.
That's the problem. But there's... You know, anyway, it's being discussed, and I went and met the guy. He's a really nice guy. He's from Detroit.
Right.
And
where's he live, Grosse Pointe?
Well, no, he's from Detroit originally. He lives in Manhattan now.
He's out of there now.
And, yeah, right. And he's
too many billionaires in Detroit.
Hardcore local sports fan of Detroit, so I happened to have this gig up there, and he said, I'm going to go to the Lions game and probably the Michigan game.
So you hop on a ride with him?
And he goes, I want to come see your act because I haven't seen it yet
so he's
live.
putting that on his itinerary?
It's like a business thing almost. And he said, hey, you want to come up? I got the jet, so it's going to be a lot of fun, you know.
What kind of jets he got?
I'll see. I don't know.
Probably one of them Gulfstreams.
So now, Artie, you can't dictate what kind of food is on the jet. There'll be food on the jet.
See, well, that's the problem, and it's like... when I went for a meeting...
It's not that long a flight, dude. You could skip the whole eating thing.
An hour and 10 minutes, yeah. That's all drinking.
Yeah, just drink. What is this hedge fund shit? You know, I know these guys are all rich, but what do? They do in the stock market?
The guys who finance Beer League were involved with hedge funds. What a hedge fund is... Now, look, get ready to pounce on me, because I might be totally wrong. This is my understanding of what a hedge fund is.
All right.
You get a big, like, a huge, like, consortium of investors.
Right. You get a whole bunch of dudes who have money.
A whole bunch of guys who are capable. Some are bigger fish, some are smaller. Some might be capable of putting in $1 million. Right. Some... $200,000 or whatever, and you get it to be a huge sum, and
then you buy a bunch of stocks.
You hire a guy to manage your money. You hire a guy to manage the hedge fund, and he puts the hedge fund into all different investments, and at the end of the year you get a statement. Look, here's what we made. And it could be anything. It could be stocks. It could be real estate. It could be like with the beer.
So what's the VIG? I mean, they get.
I would assume they get a percentage, you know, and...
sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, but...
I might go into this hedge fund business. I see all these guys with the big money are the hedge fund guys. Right. I can do that.
Like the guys who did Beer League ran a $500 million hedge fund.
Can't be that hard. I know a lot of imbeciles who are doing it and making a fortune.
But it's not hard to make a fortune with $500 million behind.
That's what I mean. You know what? You're right, Howard.
If you get $1 billion, everything you buy becomes important.
Right.
But you know what, Howard? You're right, because there are a lot of imbeciles doing it. That's why when you meet a guy like this, you go like, wow, like, that's where I want my money. Right. And because this guy ain't no imbecile. And the company that he started... I'll tell you off the air. If you Google it, it's pretty impressive. But so they put these people in all different investments. And, like, for instance, Beer League was a $3 million investment for the hedge fund.
Why is he, no offense, but Why is he taking an interest in a piddling bullshit enterprise like a website?
Because he's fascinated by it.
I see. Well, it's fun for him.
It's a personal thing.
Oh, okay. So he's not saying...
It's something new that he found out about. He said, I'd like to get into that.
He's not putting any of the hedge funds' money in
Right. But in other words, this is a personal thing.
Yeah.
So in other words, he likes show business, he likes your act, and he's thinking, hey, you know what, let's have some fun here and see if we can build this website into something.
Yeah, and he threw around numbers in the office. Like, I explained to him, I sort of gave him my little resume and stuff, and he told me...
Is he going to pay you?
That all has to be discussed.
In other words, he wants Artie-Lang.com. He'll take it over and he'll manage the whole website?
That's the eventual goal.
Tell him I'll do it, too, if he can piggyback me into this.
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. Let him take over HowardStern.com. Just give me a ton of fucking money.
You and him in a room, it would be impressive. But see, here's the thing. This guy knows nothing about... It's funny. Like, here are the numbers he was throwing out in this meeting. He goes... You know, it would be kind of a fun thing to dabble in. Like, say I give you $6 million and...
Hold it, put me in on this.
Right, so, and he goes, and I'm sitting there, that's like an hour into the meeting, and I'm like, yeah. I was thinking more like 50 grand.
Right, when did we start?
And he goes, and say like in a couple of years, you know, we sell it for 30, 35. It's not a huge profit, but yet, you know, it's something that's fun. It's interesting.
What is this guy, fucking on acid? It's not a huge profit.
Well, you know.
Not for him, apparently.
You sell Artie-Lang for $35 million. That's a fucking major
After
hit.
only putting in $6 million, that's great.
Well, here's the thing. It sounds like this guy...
You sure this isn't the movie Trading Places? And they're just goofing on you?
Well, as long as
Artie, I think I'll give you $6 million.
As long as they're taping it all and I get a piece of the DVD. Well, in that would be the budget of the website, so maybe there'd be a salary allotted, but obviously I'd retain a huge percentage of it. You see, the other thing is it doesn't sound like
I'll sell my whole percentage of my HowardStern.com.
No, you don't want to sell the percentage.
If you could just broker it for me.
It doesn't sound like this guy loses a lot, you know what I mean?
Fine. I'm ready to be taken over.
Like, that's why people would talk to me about the Sirius satellite, like, and what do you think what's going to happen? And I was like, I don't know if I'd bet against, like, Howard and Mel, you know. And this guy... I
don't know what's going to happen with Sirius.
But, you know, this guy is... You're confident in him in some level.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start out by maybe just starting to sell advertising on the site and getting my feet wet with it. And apparently there's enough hits to where...
It would be viable.
I could get ad revenue.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how we're going to tippy-toe into it. And if that does well in 6 months, you go you go further in.
There, huh?
So he's going to come to the gig to see the act live, and he's going to the Lions game, and he offered me a ride on the jet. So.
But the guy, if he's
want to meet the guy?
If he's a really good businessman, he should have just said to you, look, Artie, I'm thinking of paying you $5,000 for your website. And you would have been like, okay. That'll take care of my gambling for the weekend. We'll just start a different one.
You know, again, you see, but that's the thing. Like, with these companies, I read a whole article in this New York Times has opened up my entire life now.
Right.
So I read in the business section a few weeks ago that Yahoo is so behind Google. They missed out on all these acquisitions, like YouTube and everything else, and they're in disarray, like their infrastructure. They don't know what to do, and they got to catch up to Google. So they're like ripe to be taken in a way, because if any website gets kind of hot, Yahoo is sort of like buying.
They're looking for everything.
Yeah, whatever they can.
Behind,
and
hey, HowardStern.com gets a bunch of hits, Artie. See if you can broker that for me.
Oh, I'm sure it must be an insane amount.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
millions.
Definitely.
And so...
How come nobody's buying me out?
You're not available. You
probably like the hot chick thing.
Come on, Yahoo.
You don't go out there.
Yahoo wants to turn that organization around. I know a website that gets a lot of hits.
Well, that's it. Like, what a pittance to Yahoo is huge money to me. And I'm thinking in 5 years, if that happens, my fat ass will retire.
Right. You get $6 million for your website. You can say sayonara.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's just an interesting part. I mean, how much longer am I going to fucking do the road?
Boy, you were doing lots of business yesterday. My whole attitude now is my future brother-in-law, 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗱. A lot of people calling in about your Letterman. How'd you think it went? All I know is I haven't seen it yet. Mm-hmm. But Vinny called me, who works over at Letterman.
Yeah.
Emailed me and said, hey, Artie was really great. They gave him a really long segment, even better than his first appearance. And Dave kept him on a real long time, and everybody loved it. So he was, like, gushing.
Again, by the time I got home, and this doesn't happen a lot, knowing these talk shows, I already have gotten another date back in May.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I got my...
They love you.
They already called back. It felt... And because Matt Lauer, I think, had a shorter segment than most... First guess I might have had a full 11, 12 minutes. Where usually I get about 8, you know.
Was Matt Lauer a real bore?
No, not as bad as I thought it would be, actually.
What was he talking about?
He's a charming guy, and the audience seemed to dig him, and Letterman asked him about the Tom Cruise interview,
okay.
Which he didn't really give any fantastic revelation there, but his best line was, Letterman said, Katie Couric's over here now, and Lauer said, when does she start?
That was good.
Which was a good dig. I got a big laugh, and Letterman even said, nice.
Very
good one.
Nice.
So he was, you know what, he's the perfect guy to follow, because the audience was just in a nice, pleasant mood. They weren't laughed out. Or I say on the wrap-up show yesterday, I did Kilborn once, and I had to follow George Carlin. I mean, Jesus Christ. And he killed. And my first line when I sat down was, I tried to use it, I said, it's always easy and great to follow the best comedian ever. But he was like a perfect guy to follow,
Right.
Not too famous, not too strong with the laughs. They were in a nice mood for me to come and be obnoxious.
Something happened, right, yeah.
Did you end up wearing the pants, or the ones you couldn't fit into, or did you go with stretch pants?
I couldn't wear the ones I had on here yesterday. That would have been embarrassing. You would have seen my ass.
Right.
So I did the old bald spot cover-up. That's such a weird move, because there are smoking hot chicks in Letterman. This chick is a talent coordinator. I think her name is Sarah. I don't want to say the wrong name, but she's a goddamn 10.
Yeah.
And she walks you down there into the makeup, and there's the move where there's other cute makeup chicks around. They put the makeup on me, and I go to the hair guy, because they always have this move where they go, do you want anything? And I'm like, well, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you see that big spot on my head?
And I go, dude, honestly, when I do these talk shows, when I turn around to sit down, it's the most depressing moment of a very depressing life I have. When I see that bald spot, he goes, I get it, we'll cover it up. So he had to do that.
So
but in front of hot chicks.
Oh, but you weren't telling this to a guy. Was it loud?
The guy was the hair guy, but there were hot chicks around,
So you're a guy, you should, know to just do it and shut the fuck up.
Right, I go, what do you think, man? Do I need anything?
With your eyebrows, you're pointing to the top of your head.
El Baldo. So,
is it getting bigger, the bald spot, or is it pretty much maintaining?
I feel that I'm maintaining it, which is very good news, because from the front I can pull it off.
Yeah, you don't look bald.
I've been at this plateau for a while, so maybe God will be nice and go, we're going to stop there.
That's it.
Yeah,
it might actually, because like my brother-in-law, Pete, he has the same bald spot you do.
Really? I never noticed that on Pete.
Yeah, but he has hair all in the front, and he's an older guy now.
Hair.
He's got a lot of hair. It never progressed to the whole full front thing.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just get the Ted Danson piece? Because Ted had that thing where he had a whole lot of hair.
How do you going to wear a piece?
Well,
it's just like a hair yarmulke.
Because of where
just wear a yarmulke.
You know what? I'm thinking you ought to go with that whole Friars thing, be a friar, and have the little bald spot in the middle.
You wouldn't get a hair piece just for TV.
I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah.
At Ross's wedding, they gave out the yarmulkes, and I was like, cool, it's perfect in case I'm sitting in front of a hot chick.
I'm ready for pictures now.
And I look respectful because I'm not Jewish, but I'm being respectful.
I think at Bubba's wedding you should wear a yarmulke.
That goes over big at a Thrillbilly wedding.
Whenever there's a hot chick around and we want to hook you up with her, we're going to put a yarmulke on.
Yeah, you're just an Orthodox Jew, that's all.
That's good, because I look like I'm good with money,
That would have been funny on Letterman if you walked out with a yarmulke on, and Dave would have gone, well, what's with the yarmulke? Go, well, I'm Italian, but I got a bald spot, dude, and look.
It would have been a good reference to his monologue. He had a real funny joke in his monologue about Mel Gibson opening up a Christmas gift, and it was a yarmulke.
Right.
Perfect.
But so I got that done, and then... it was probably a full 11, 12-minute segment.
I was thinking about you on Letterman last night because this morning I only got up to, I was, trying to watch it before I came in, and only got up to his introduction of you in the beginning of the show. And, now that I think about it, Artie's big thing is like, gee, you watch Dave talk about you, and you think he's pissed that you're coming on, like you're not a good enough guest.
Just annoyed.
And he was introducing Artie's DVD and stuff like that, and I was trying to see if Dave was really into having Artie on.
You were trying to detect a feeling. Huh?
And it was like some sarcasm there, and right away you go.
I'm so glad you said that. He did a classic Letterman thing, which now I'm in the green room watching now. I'm already paranoid from staying up the night before to hear him go, Artie Lang.
He goes, Artie Lang is here, and then he goes, Artie Lang is here. It's going to be a really great show.
No, I know.
Really great show.
He goes, this is the kind of show you'll write home to your grandmother. That Letterman sarcasm.
Right.
And I'm thinking Artie must be bumming right about now.
I was. It just added to... Because, again, nothing's good in the back. You're watching it. Again, Vinny's the best guy ever because he's such a coach.
But you watch the whole thing. You don't sit there and try to just zone out. You watch.
I'm a perennial second guest. I'm a second guest guy since the Conan and everything. So I try to watch the whole first segment in case I could reference something to be funny again. So I watch the whole thing.
I'm the same way. Before I go on, I make sure everyone... Like, Steve Langford came with me and insisted on talking to me while Letterman was taping. And I watched the show. I listened to his monologue. I want to sort of feel like I'm part of the show.
Something.
Yeah, you're involved by the time you get out there.
So when Steve was talking to me, I was like, Steve, I love you, but you got to shut the fuck up.
Here.
I'm like trying to get into this. I'm trying to sort of get into the rhythm.
Also, I benefit from you having just been there because they are very grateful that you go on there, you know. So they're like, you know, and tell Howard thanks, and, you know, we're glad that you guys are friends of the show, and, you know, they're very complimentary.
Fuck yeah, we're friends of the show.
Yeah.
How did your pre-interview go? Because that can always be a little unnerving.
It went fantastic.
Yeah?
You know, my first appearance, I told him 3 stories, and we only got to 1 on the show because it went so well, the Rickles thing. And he said, you got those 2 in your back pocket. He loves those. Anything new? And I told him about doing Philly New Year's Eve and a couple of little things. And he goes, he goes, we got an embarrassment of riches here. It'll be fine.
Oh, so you're like in. They are now confident about
That's some major ass sucking.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably used to, again, Paris Hilton going, I don't know, I like dogs.
Right.
Oh, please, she doesn't even give him that much.
Right, you know, so.
So you went on and it went well.
Very well. I was very, very pleased with it.
Let's see. Stoner Dude, you're on the air. You saw Artie. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Dude, that was an excellent appearance on Letterman. The story about the Philly fan on New Year's Eve calling the Giants gay was classic. Dave was just sitting back, laughing, and totally speechless.
Wow. That's great. Bong hit Bill, you're on the air.
Hey, now. How's it going?
Hey, now.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hey, Artie. That was I love how you told the story about the bank robbery. That was really good.
Oh, he told his bank robbery story?
Pulled out the bank robbery story?
Well, that was the story. When I left last time, he went, good job. Come back. I can't wait to hear that bank robbery story.
Letterman was actually thinking of being friends with Artie. They heard he's a bank robber.
He started looking at that list of stories and said, you better stay away from this guy.
I had to tell an abbreviated version of it because we did a whole... That could take up, you know, obviously that story. That's what's great about this show. It's long form. You know, you can't get as comfortable.
Well, I bet it felt good, right? I mean, did you feel like when you walked off that you did a good job?
Really, I said, you know, Shuli was there from the news. And again, not to seem sappy, but I even said to Shuli, I said, look, and my cousin Jeff, my older cousin, who was here for my roast, a big fan of this show, called me and said, he goes, dude, Stern in the morning and Letterman at night. He goes, what deal with the fucking devil did you make? You know, because, I mean, if you would have told me 20 years ago I'd have a day like that, I'd faint. So it's very, very great.
You didn't break down and start drinking soda in celebration, though.
No, I didn't, actually.
I heard Artie on the wrap-up show. Who knows? I heard Artie on the wrap-up show was the funniest thing. You know, this was very funny. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know where I put it. Gary Preview, page 2. Here's Artie talking about how we're instructing him that he shouldn't drink. You know, if he's not drinking soda, why is he drinking Hawaiian Punch? This is funny.
How those baby steps come along?
This show is filled with people who have figured out the world. They have figured out life. They love giving advice. Everybody is perfect. And I feel like a retard. Of course I know Hawaiian Punch is just as bad for your soda. I gave up soda. So what the fuck? You know, when I give up Hawaiian Punch, I'll say that.
It's because everyone cares.
Do you really know that Hawaiian Punch? You didn't know Hawaiian Punch was as bad as soda. You were shocked.
You know what, Howard, as surprising to you as this might be, I kind of do.
Yeah,
Benji has this rap. Fat guys know more about food than anybody. We know.
See, I disagree.
We just have no willpower.
I disagree.
Really?
When I was fat, and when I weighed, I was already, Robin knows, I'm not exaggerating. I was fat.
Yeah.
I honestly did not know about nutrition. Right. My idea of dieting was instead of 10 pieces of fried chicken, I'll eat 6. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know like fried chicken, the whole category wasn't healthy. Like I just thought you eat less food. But what was happening...
that's not true to a certain extent.
It's not because your body starves for nutrition. The reason I'm eating 2 pieces of fried chicken and hungry all day because it's like it's all fried shit, you know?
It's doing nothing for you.
It's doing nothing for me. Yeah. So it's like I really didn't know. And I didn't know that certain things... I was just blissfully naive.
Many people do not believe that soda can make them fat.
Right.
Well, I know that because I'm living proof of it.
But my question to you is, if you know that Hawaiian Punch is no different than soda, why did you give up soda?
I don't know, Rob.
Hey, see, I have the theory that...
These are the logical questions that give me a headache.
Gerald, you're on the air in Winston-Salem.
How you doing there?
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey, I just saw on the news where Anna Nicole Smith was ordered to go to get a blood test for DNA test for her baby because you could be like the father and another guy.
A lot of people could. Gerald, let me tell you. not I could be the father. I am the father.
Yeah.
Gerald, where did you read that?
No, I just saw it on the news just now.
Yes, there's a story going around that I am not the father of Anna Nicole's baby. I am. What did you think when you first heard that I'm the father of Anna Nicole's baby?
You know what? I was trying to wait for the replay because I'm not at home. So I was trying to wait for the replay to see because it said Howard K. Stern. I was like, wait a minute. I tried to hurry up and turn it up real quick. And I'm like, what is he planning on doing? He said he don't want to have a baby. What is he going to do?
I didn't want to have a baby. Let me tell you, first of all, I guess you were probably shocked that I even fuck Anna Nicole Smith.
Right.
Yeah,
wow.
Did you know that was going on?
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you this, dude. Were you fucking her when she was married to the old guy?
No. No. I was not. I would not do that. I mean, she was married at the time.
You're not that kind of guy.
I'm not that kind of heel. I'm a heel.
He's no worm.
I'm a different kind of worm.
Okay, was she fat or was she skinny when you...
When I fucked her, she was skinny. And let me tell you what happened, and I've never told anyone this, Gerald, but because you're an astute observer of what's going on, I'm going to talk to you.
All right.
This broad, I meet her at a club, and she's a good-looking broad. Dumb as a wall. And, you know, I laid the stern charm on her. Well, I didn't have a rubber with me. I didn't want to get her pregnant. So I fuck her in the ass, if I can be so blunt. When she calls me up and tells me I'm the father of her baby, I'm freaking out. I said, but I put it in your behind. She goes, the sperm dripped down.
Oh, God.
Even though it was full of ass.
That is horrible. That's what made the baby ass sperm?
That's ass sperm.
No, man. Come on, man. That can't be true, man.
Yeah, it dripped out of her ass into the vagina.
Sperm can live with a certain ass germ on it.
But what do you call the baby of that?
I'll be honest with you. You know, I told people that they couldn't believe it. They go, like...
I've never heard of that.
But that's called an ass and pussy baby. And I said, I've never heard that expression. They go, yeah, ass and pussy baby.
I think it's a fake, Howard. You might want to read that DNA yourself, man, because I never...
Well, that's why the test.
I mean, have you contacted the doctor and asked the doctor could that actually be possible, or...
As you say, I asked the doctor, and I must tell you, he gave me the answer. He said to me, he even asked the same thing you did. He said, was this when Anna Nicole was fat or thin? And he said, he said, if it was fat, you probably mixed up the ass and the pussy. This doctor was a little wild.
But if she was thin...
Yeah. She was thin, and I didn't mix it up. I intentionally put it there so that the baby...
But there was a smaller space to travel.
That's right.
Sure. It sounds like the doctor was Rodney's doctor, Dr. 𝗵𝗵.
Right. Yes.
Okay,
I'm in a lot of trouble because, you know, I have a girlfriend.
Man.
Now
how's she taking that?
She's not taking it well. I had to buy her jewelry.
Oh, and that took care of it?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
He had to buy her a blood diamond.
She said, is this an ass and pussy baby?
Darn, man. I kind of feel for you, man. I mean, I'm hoping that the doctor was wrong and this is not your baby, man, because, I mean, I really hate that, man.
I'm not in love with her, Gerald.
You don't want him to have a famous woman pregnant?
No, man. I mean, he doesn't need this, man. I think he's faking, man. I'm serious. I
agree.
That's how bras are, man. Bras are they conniving like that, man. She probably fucked another guy that night. And then she said, oh, Howard, this is your baby. Come on, get the fuck out. I told her, man, get the fuck out of here. I'd have hung up the phone on her.
Well, I did that. I told her to get the fuck out of here. And
she went to the Bahamas.
And then she went to the Bahamas.
Sir, when this was going on, I sort of had an inkling about it, and I agree with you. I thought Howard was demeaning himself by fucking her.
No, it was the best lay I ever had.
Like.
I had a good lay.
Right.
You know what you guys are like.
Well, then fine. All right.
If the girl is willing, you have to go there,
That's right?
We're dogs.
Well, this reminds me of the time I once got a girl pregnant from a BJ. She saved my jizz and spit it into her vagina.
I remember that story.
Yeah, and got pregnant. Man. Yeah.
That was that acrobat you were doing.
What was that, sir? I didn't hear your reaction to that.
No, I said, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that shit. Dude.
No, it's true. Robin knows. She was from Cirque du Soleil. And she could actually vomit into her own vagina.
Oh, yeah, she used to do that all the time.
She was a great lay.
She kept the sperm warm.
She incubated in her mouth.
Oh, my God.
And, me she was talking and everything. She was really good. She could pouch the sperm in her mouth.
Yeah, I hate to be vile, but it's true. A lot of this stuff happens to me, Gerald.
Man, I can't believe that. I mean, it sounds absurd, man.
How many children do you have outside of the 14. Ones you actually claim?
14. Every time I get a blowjob, these girls spit it into their vagina.
One of them actually had a mouth baby. She gave birth through the mouth.
Hey, no, okay, what did they do with the placenta?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Anna ate it.
Really?
Yeah, she's so hungry, this girl. I mean, you know, she's a heavy girl, usually.
Right. Had a big appetite.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And she ate the placenta of my baby.
She almost ate the baby.
I was hoping. So
but
now,
she saved that part.
Now I got a kid with Anna Nicole Smith.
All right, man. I hope not, man.
I don't think it's mine, though.
No, it's not.
Because I was in the ass.
But what will you think of Howard if it is his baby?
You know, no, I mean, I wouldn't think anything different. I sound like high-pitched Eric when I just did it. Nah. But, no, I wouldn't think nothing different of Howard. I mean, I just pray and hope that it's not, well, not pray, but I hope that it's not yours, man, seriously, because, I mean...
Should Howard fight for visitation if it's his?
I don't want to visit that baby.
He probably won't even visit. That's what I'm saying. He probably don't even want it, man.
I mean, I'm the baby daddy, supposedly. As this gentleman says, you know, who can be sure?
Right.
You're the BD.
But I don't really want to visit.
No, it's some long dick dude, black guy up in them Bahamas that got her pregnant, man, and just...
Yeah, that baby looks black to me.
Have you seen the baby?
No,
I have not.
I hadn't seen it.
I have not either myself. I have not myself seen the baby because she's down there in the Bahamas.
Right.
But
could be Artie's. I don't know. Artie, what do you think?
I was nowhere near her.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I got this whole thing because I'm sure she's going to want some money for the baby.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. I mean, she just juiced the hell out that old guy, man. I mean, she's going to try to juice you.
Well, let me tell you something. I'll know it's my baby if I see that big nose.
Yeah.
If that big nose starts developing, then I'll know.
Well, I did hear there was a little trouble delivering.
Because of the nose? That's what she told me. This broad calls me up on the phone and says, I just had your baby, and her fucking nose, my whole pussy's on fire.
Oh.
And I said, man, you get out of here. The nose isn't that big yet. She goes, wait till you see your baby spitting him into your big-ass nose. Big nostrils, and Adam's apple.
Damn. So they didn't even have to cut her. The nose just cut it on the way out.
The nose got right through, man.
Hurt, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I'm making jokes, but I'm hurting inside, Gerald.
Oh, I know the feeling, dude. I mean, I haven't been there, but I could just understand, like, man, what the fuck do you do now? I'll probably just, I don't know, man. I'll get Fred to go down there and fucking rip her neck off or something.
Hey, I'm not going to hurt. The woman was very generous when I had the sexual liaison.
And then you're going to make the ass baby an orphan.
I just feel bad the baby's going to be known as an ass baby, ass pussy baby. You know, which is the worst thing. Artie was an ass pussy baby, and he knows what that's like.
Look at me.
Look at him, man. He can't stop drinking Coca-Cola.
There's something insanely wrong with me.
He's got a Coca-Cola addiction.
Hello,
Russell in Morrisville, you're on with Gerald.
Yeah, you know, it amazes me how much of a fool his brother is. I just defended Robin yesterday, and he just gave Sal some more ammunition.
Right.
I don't believe that shit.
Well, why are you saying Gerald's a fool? I don't understand. Gerald just feels bad for me, that's all.
Yeah, Gerald, what is... There is more than one Howard Stern on the planet.
Gerald?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to this guy. I'm waiting on him to make his point to say
there is more than one Howard Stern on the planet.
Howard K. Stern?
You are not talking to Howard K. Stern.
Oh, who is Howard K. Stern then?
Howard K. Stern is the lawyer boyfriend of Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, okay. Damn. Shit, I didn't know, man. Yeah. I only know one Howard Stern, man.
Hey, what are you talking about, Russell? I'm the only Howard Stern, and who else would name their kid Howard Stern?
Don't rain on our parade.
Really, we're having fun here with ass pussy babies.
Yeah, don't make fun of my ass pussy baby.
I had to come to the brother's defense.
All right.
I came to Robin's defense yesterday with Sal, and lo and behold, Sal's probably drooling right now.
Oh, yeah. He loves it, man. All right, Russell, thank you. Hey, Gerald, thank you for the call. I don't know what
thank you for caring.
Yeah, thank you for caring.
We're concerned about you.
You're a good man, Gerald. Way over in the Winston-Salem area, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Gerald, and thank you for listening.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. And Gerald got a little bit confused. But
Howard Kezner? Like you're Howard Kezner.
Well, I'm thinking of changing my name to Howard Kezner. That guy gets a lot of press now that he impregnated Anna Nicole, allegedly.
You're laughing about this, but clearly there are millions who think you're the father of her baby.
Absolutely.
I know. I'm telling you, Beth was sitting in an airport coming back from somewhere, and there was sort of like a hillbilly family sitting there.
Thrillbilly Jones?
Yeah, like a guy, a guy and his wife and 2 kids. And the kids were like teenagers, and they were like, man, let me see. It was a picture of Howard K. Stern. They go, let me see. The wife goes, let me see that picture. That's Howard Stern. Yeah, he is the father of Anna Nicole's baby. You would think the subscribers would go through the roof. People just wanting to hear about how I fucked Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, my God.
Why aren't you being interviewed? You tell.
Look at Stern trying to lay low with his ass pussy baby.
Nice. See, I bet a lot of the brothers love hearing that. Like, you're a baby daddy. Just fucking around.
I'm a baby daddy. Hey, it can happen. You never know. Be a baby daddy. You know.
It happens. There are accidents all the time.
That's right.
Get a lot of MOCs, mother of child.
Right. What was I talking about? Oh, we were talking about Artie's Letterman appearance.
Yeah.
Lou, did you see it in Newark? Lou, you want to comment on Artie?
Yeah. Hey, Howard, long-time listener. Hey, Fred. Hey, Robin. And Artie, I think he bombed.
Bombed? Everyone's calling in saying Letterman already rebooked him.
Well, just for ratings. You won't go on the show that many times.
Well, everybody seems to be saying he was great except for you, Lou.
Well,
what didn't you like?
When David started laughing, Artie looked over and Artie started laughing. And then if Artie was laughing, then David started laughing.
Sounds like a lot of laughing was going on, doesn't it, brother?
That's a bomb if ever I heard one.
It sounds like Dave laughing was a bad thing.
Artie, I mean, I love Artie, man. He sounds great. You know, best thing happened to the show there. I just thought it wasn't all that. I stayed up to watch it.
Lou is not a fan of your Letterman appearance, Artie, but that happens. I mean, what are you going to do,
What
Bubbo?
are you going to do?
What's happening to that? Artie had a good appearance last night.
Thank you.
You liked it.
I want to say, you went right away for the cup. What was in the cup? Jack Daniels or what?
No, they won't let that happen. I've asked.
No?
You say it was a great appearance.
But you had to take a drink as soon as you got out there, Artie?
Yeah, I tried to do that. That's like my new,
Why are you doing that, man? You know your hand's going to shake.
Well, no, it didn't shake. I just, wanted to clear my throat.
Oh. But, Bubba, you're in agreement that it was a great appearance.
Yeah, don't you have to wait for the host to sit? Didn't you say that a long time ago? Like, Artie sat right away without waiting for Dave to sit down.
I don't know any such rule.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think the host waits for you to sit.
Yeah, I'm the guest.
Yeah, he's the girl. Artie's the girl and Dave's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm being courted.
Right.
Hey, I like your Uncle Sonny story. That never gets old.
Thank you.
All right, Bubba.
Hey, Howard, one more thing, man. I went out and bought the Stiletto 100. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of great email about the Stiletto. People very pleased with it.
I love it.
Yeah, they love it.
I bought my radio already, man. I can't get enough of this place.
All right, man. Thanks, Bubba.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Well, the general consensus, except for one guy, and by the million emails, that you killed.
It was, look, I've done a lot of these. It went very well. It was one of my better ones I've ever had, I think, in any show.
Yeah. Well, hey, congrats. I know it's a lot of pressure.
Definitely.
Quite frankly, a pain in the ass.
I think Artie's still at the stage where he finds it exhilarating, you know, and an affirmation or an acknowledgement of how far he's come.
Well, Letterman, definitely, for someone from my generation, without question.
The thing I don't like about doing Letterman is in some way you can go out there and sort of feel like you're a beginner, like you have something to prove.
Yeah.
And, it's like, who the fuck wants to do that at this point?
Well, after a while, it becomes, Letterman's now the king. He has the little throne there. And you have to make him laugh. You're like the court jester who comes in there to amuse him.
Right.
Yeah, and I also find it very creepy, like that whole, having this whole big audience sitting there waiting for you to do something. Like, it's just crazy.
It's odd.
It's odd.
Well, yeah. When do you find yourself in a situation where you're having a conversation with somebody and a bunch of people are watching?
Right.
Yeah, the thing I like about this show is that, we're just talking.
No audience.
There's no audience. I have to look over and make sure they're happy. I don't want to fuck them if they're not happy. Dave's got to sit there and talk to them and shit. It's just crazy, But Artie, everything I'm hearing, Vinny was gushing, and Letterman evidently booked Artie right away.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. So where was I? There's so much to go through.
He gave Sirius a nice mention, too, at the beginning.
Saw that.
He put out the DVD, and he said the Howard Stern show on Sirius.
Did you see it, Robin? Because maybe you want to play it?
I have to be up at this time of the morning. Yes, please play it.
Artie on Letterman clips on J.D. Page in orange. Don't ask. All right. Here. Oh, I see. These are clips. All right. That's good.
Welcome back to the show, Artie. Nice to see you. How was your New Year's Eve? You probably work a lot as a comedian, right?
I do. As a comic, I got to work on New Year's.
Is that good or not good?
It's good. Well, now, because I'm a little bit known, I get a lot of good cash. It used to be bad. They used to just pay me, in like chicken salad sandwiches. But now I get real money. And this past New Year's, I was in Philadelphia at the Tower Theater in front of 3,000 crazy Eagles fans.
Oh, wow.
You got Philly fans there? Yeah. They are maniacs. I mean, I'm a New York Giant fan, and we're playing each other next week in the playoffs. And they know that from the radio, that I'm a Giant fan. So I come out, I try to be all happy, and I go, Happy New Year, Philly, and it gets nothing. No laughs. Nobody does anything. And then finally, a guy in the audience helps me out. He yells out, You and the Giants are both gay.
Wow.
And I got a roar. And then they went into this Eagles chant. They just spelled the word Eagles. E-A-G. And you can't stop them. You got to wait. Spell Eagles. I'll wait.
Way to make a living, for God's sake.
I mean, well, it's not bad when they give you a great line like that. Because when I was bombing, I would just go, by the way, me and the Giants are still gay. Yeah, that's right. You're both gay. If there was a real lull, I would say, on my way down here, guys, I saw Eli Manning, the quarterback for the Giants, making out with a dude. Yeah, because he's gay.
Oh, wow.
He'd be making out with a dude.
Hey, that's good stuff.
That was hysterical, Artie.
Look at you up there, man.
You're killing Letterman.
Right.
America falling in love with Artie Lang.
Yes, they've had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. You've given them every opportunity to fall in love with you.
Once again, another go-round.
Yeah. That's funny. Why don't you use that routine on this show? That's funny.
You never told us that.
Well,
Too busy with his Coca-Cola addiction. No, that's funny. That's good stuff. Let me one more?
Yeah.
All right.
If a crowd just isn't getting it, it's just torture up there. And there's this club, 𝗦𝗍's, in Vernon Hills, Illinois. If I ever decide to kill myself, I'm going to drive to 𝗦𝗍's in Vernon Hills, Illinois. Because I want to commit to killing myself, and there's nothing at 𝗦𝗍's that will change my mind.
Was Letterman cracking up?
Yeah, he loves that.
He knows that, man.
He likes dark stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's also been in those clubs.
Right, yeah.
There's nothing at 𝗦𝗍's that'll make me change my mind.
That's a great line. Great line.
Nada.
Look at you. I think this is good stuff, man. I think this is A-list type material.
Yes, this is A. You're not B anymore. You're A.
Can I be honest? You used to be B. Now you're A. Honestly. I never wanted to tell you were B. You were B bordering on a C. Now you're A. Look at the crowd going nuts.
Listen to him.
Oh, look at Artie's face just changed. He's like very serious.
He's now, you know what this is?
Artie's like Eddie Murphy on Inside the Actors Studio right now.
I was going to say, that's an Oscar face.
Yeah. Oh, my God, all serious.
Wow. I'm very serious.
This was nothing for me.
I need a cause.
Just, I'm trying to be humble, but I'm not.
Right.
Look at me.
The applause breaks are weird, though, like you've said. It's like, it's just, sometimes, I mean, honestly, you do stand-up long enough, you're used to laughs. But at a comedy club, they don't clap like that.
Right.
The audience at Letterman is very enthusiastic. And, and it's nice. But the thing is, like, when I would do Letterman and I would do a killer appearance or something I thought was killer, you wait for something to happen in your career big from it. And nothing fucking happens. You know what I mean? Like you sit there and go, well, wait, what the hell's going to happen? But
those days are over.
Yeah, right. But anyway, this is very funny. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And we do a 5:30 p.m. matinee on a Saturday.
Sorry, 5:30.
5:30 p.m. And I get up at like 5:20, on the road. I get up at 5:20, I have a Twix bar and a soda, and I get over there. I try to fit in a spin class, but in Illinois they don't have a lot of those. And I get to 5:30 p.m. It's a no-smoking show. It's one of like 5 shows we have to do. You just feel like a slave. The owner, just like, hey, you got a 5:30 show. You know. And it's all old people. So there's this 75-year-old couple in the front row. Nice. Yeah, it's wonderful when you see that. You know, they're gonna get a lot of my Springsteen material. You know the third song, I'm Born to Run, sir? And he's got this huge beer gut like I do now in suspenders, and his wife's next to him. Nobody laughs at any jokes, but this guy feels he has to make some sort of noise. So instead of laughing, after every joke, all you hear is this guy go like this. I'm not something. And you know, with comedy, you're like, the laughs are part of the act. It's like the timing. You expect the laugh. You know, like, da-da-ba-ba-da-bum. I'm not something. And then when you try to when I would do something a little off color, which I do a lot in my act, you know, if I say like damn or something, he would cover his wife's ears and go, whoa. Not the missus, not the missus. Just looking around for anybody who has a gun to shoot myself in the head. Wow. I should have went to college. Yeah. But old guys will do that. Like, they have that great way of talking. My Uncle Sonny, one of the greatest men ever lived.
Uncle Sonny?
Uncle Sonny, yeah, like Corleone. I'm from Jersey. One of my favorite guys ever. The last few years of his life, he was sick, and he said, screw it, I'm just going to stay in bed and watch TV all day. Mm-hmm. And he got into a lot of modern TV shows. One of his favorite shows was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. True story. He loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he reminded me of this old guy, the way he talked. One time I said, Uncle Son, what's this show Buffy the Vampire Slayer about? And dead serious, this is a true story. He goes, it's a Jew broad fights Draculas. I guess he watched the end of the show, saw Geller, maybe she's Jewish or something. He did like research, and she fights vampires. It's a Jew broad fights Draculas. And then he would just eat a hunk of mozzarella like an apple, you know. My Uncle Son, he'd give me Yankee tickets. He had a hunk of mozzarella like an apple. He'd eat the apple, then he'd give me a Yankee ticket. He'd say, give me a kiss. I'd say, hey, give me a kiss. I'd kiss him on the cheek. He goes, now get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Wow, that's good stuff.
Oh, my.
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look, you got a serious... You know, you really remind me of Eddie Murphy in the Inside the Actor Studio.
He's changing.
Every time they'd show a clip of Eddie doing something great, Eddie would just have this very serious look on his face.
That's right, trying to be humble, but it's not.
You trying to be humble over there?
Well, I don't know.
Look at me.
I'm looking at
That's good.
Your usual Artie face. You got another face going.
This is a very serious face.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy did take out, like, Madonna's got that English accent. Eddie Murphy got his own accent.
Yeah, we don't even know where he's from anymore.
Eddie Murphy goes, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of gay. I'm listening to it.
Definitely a little feminine.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
That's, you know.
But he's good, too. But look at you on Letterman, killing, and Dave cracking up in a genuine way.
He doesn't have to do a thing. He loves you.
Want one more clip?
Yeah.
We into this?
I think they get into the bank thing now.
All right. Oh, good. I want to hear this.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
It was the longest segment I've ever had on a talk show.
You're killing. Yeah. When you're killing, they keep you out there.
You see, these other guys didn't know what they had. Dave understands.
Thank you.
You know, like Madonna and Eddie Murphy, you're going to have to come up with an accent now. I was thinking for you...
What would be the Artie
redneck?
Indian accent.
Indian.
Like he goes to India. Like,
yes,
Artie thinks he's Indian.
When I did the David Letterman show the second time, I went, I understand, Artie. What is your favorite word? Curry. You should do the Indian accent.
What's your favorite curse word? Pussyfucker.
You know who my favorite person was? My Uncle Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ate mozzarella.
That motherfucker. Now, when you're here from Jersey, you're speaking like an Indian person.
Yeah, well, some people say since I got very successful at Letterman, I speak differently.
I love that it's in a bad Indian accent. I'm like, no, I don't know what.
Well, Madonna does a bad English accent.
Yes.
And Eddie does a bad whatever he's doing.
Madonna doesn't commit to whatever she's trying. Like, just do it.
Right.
I know half the words are still, Detroit.
Yeah, but Donna should come out and go, hello, governor.
Right. Fuck it.
So nuts. Yeah, she should be, what are those guys called? The guys who twist up every word? The Cockney.
Cockney dialect, yeah.
All right, here's a final clip from Artie on Letterman. Artie, sit back and put on that face.
Last time you were here, there was a story that we didn't get to, and I didn't even know if you want to talk about it, but it's when you were a kid, you were arrested, and you think, arrested for what? I don't know, speeding? Something like that. But no, it was a little more than that.
It was, the first charge was attempted bank robbery. And the key word is attempted.
How old were you?
I was 17. Summer of '85. Like that means anything. Who cares? I paint a picture, Dave, when I tell it. I'm like Mark Twain. Summer '85 on the old Hudson River. And I was with my girlfriend at the time. I was dating this broad, hot Italian chick from Jersey. And we were in the bank, and I noticed the bank teller was kind of cute. I didn't have a relationship with the bank till I was 27. But I was 17. She was doing some banking, and I noticed that the girl behind the counter was cute. Now, I'm a dummy. I realize this is retarded. But I'm a big fan of Woody Allen in that movie, Take the Money and Run. He hands a hold-up note to the woman. Yeah. I thought that would be like something she'd find funny and flirtatious. So while my girlfriend is banking, on the back of a deposit slip, I write, I have a gun. Oh, God. I remember this word for word because a judge read it back to me 1,000,000 times. I have a gun, put $50,000 into a bag, turn around and count to 1,000, act casual. Thank you for your cooperation, Artie Lang. I signed it. Wow. So I thought that when she saw my name, it's a joke, right? But of course, not realizing the first thing she sees is I have a gun.
Probably didn't get all the way through the note.
Steps on the silent alarm. I see her turn white. I go, I'm sorry, honey. It's just a joke. And, I didn't have sex with her, by the way. It didn't work. I take the note, throw it out in the garbage can behind me, which was a mistake, and I go, I'm so sorry, this was a joke. We leave in my girlfriend's car, because I didn't have a car. We leave in her father's 72 Ford Granada, which wasn't the best getaway car. And an hour later, they have her name. I'm playing wiffle ball with my buddies in my backyard. I had a wicked slide.
At the hideout.
Yeah.
Back at the hideout, they're playing wiffle ball.
At the lighthouse, they're held up playing wiffle ball. I had a hell of a slider. And I got a call from her loud Italian sister, Teresa. Oh, I will never forget these words emblazoned in my head. It's Sue's sister. Cops, a SWAT team went to her house. Armed robbery it went through. And her sister goes, Artie, what did you do? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, the cops are here. They want to talk to Sue. It's got to be drugs. Drugs? What are you talking about, drugs? And sure enough, I had to go. We had to turn ourselves in. They cuffed us. And my girlfriend's father was like a greenhorn right off the boat, an Italian guy. He might have been connected. I was so scared of him. I said to the cops, whatever you do, put me in jail for 50 years. Do not do a thing to her. And sure enough, the father got me aside and goes, when you rob a bank, you will not take my daughter.
Excellent advice. Words to go by. Here it is, Artie Lang's Beer League, now available on DVD. Happy New Year, Artie.
Dave, thanks.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Artie Lang, folks. We'll be right back with August Steiner.
Who is next? Martha Steiner?
Some band. There's 2 million bands now, man. Augustana was the name of the band.
Augustana?
August, like the month, A-N-A. Augustana.
Oh.
Is it a chick?
No, I think it's a group, some sort of group. I didn't stay to watch it, but I guess that's Lauer, me, and them was why he was going,
Big show.
Yeah, but you saved it.
Yeah.
It was good. Man, great.
Yeah, excellent.
I put it right up there, it was a great talk show appearance.
Thank you.
Hey, good for you, man. I know the pressure of that. And
See, sometimes though, fans, I know we have a policy a lot, the fans are always right, but sometimes you just want to go, dude, how about a little slack? Like, that guy who called and said I bombed. Like,
is that going to be with you all day?
No, I'm just saying, but, what does he want? Like, sometimes you can get it if it's a gray area, but, I mean, that was kind of all right.
If you went on there,
kind of all right.
If they made you the President of the United States at that appearance, there's going to be somebody who says you suck.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, no, you can't do better than that.
Not a little slack.
No, there should be no negatives on that.
I wonder what that guy does.
But,
yeah. Let's go evaluate him.
Dorian, you're on the air in Washington.
Hey, dude, I thought you were fantastic, Artie, man. The dialogue, man, and how you deliver a joke and deliver stories is just absolutely amazing, dude. Right. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
But, hey, man, did you just wake up or something before you...
Well, again, that's and Howard is an expert at this, too. Doing that schedule where this show in the morning and then you tape at 5:30, there's no way to,
You're not fresh.
Yeah, and a nap, if it's a little too long, it sucks. And I went home, I did the pre-interview, which is stressful. I tried to lay down, and yeah, I probably didn't look the freshest, You
didn't sleep beforehand?
No, but I tried to. I laid down, I closed my eyes, and then,
You were too charged up.
Stop it, Artie. Right. Tell the guy you planned that look. That was part of it.
That's Artie's frumpy look. That makes him funnier.
Very calculated.
Yeah.
Because it looked like you'd just woken up or something, and the way that they did the makeup, but I swear to God, dude, you look just like Pink's mom in Pink Floyd The Wall.
Nice.
That's the nicest compliment I've ever got.
What a compliment.
In my arms.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's go to Dan. Dan in Cleveland,
Mother,
Ohio.
do you think they'll drop the bomb?
Yes, Dan.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, brother.
Hey, Artie, you look like shit last night, dude. I can't believe how fat you've gotten.
I did, man. That's the other thing. The other thing I can't get away from is...
The other thing is, Artie could wear certain clothing that would make him look less portly, but...
That turtleneck didn't help anything.
You had the
turtleneck? He had on a turtleneck?
Big red turtleneck.
I mean, again, it is weird. Like, I'm sitting, I'm going on national television. I got sleepers in my eyes. I'm dressing myself, and I'm just looking for a clean shirt. I found a turtleneck with... I don't know. I did. You're right, dude. It was not...
Why don't you go to, a chick you trust, like your sister, and have her dress you?
You know what? My sister has done that for me in the past, but she's in Vietnam right now.
She won't come back from Vietnam.
She's in hiding.
She's not to dress Artie.
Exactly.
Get Ralphie Cakes to do it for you.
You're right.
Ralphie, anyone, Ralphie always says...
Ralph has offered to do that, which was very nice of him, but...
Why don't you take him up on that? You've always resisted.
He could put you in, a big black shirt or something and drape you,
Yeah.
Like what Liza Minnelli does when she goes on camera. Yeah.
I mean, whatever it is, dude, I'm lucky enough to wear it. It really doesn't matter what I look like. You know what I mean?
It was a great appearance, Artie.
Be funny if Artie's sister came back and dressed him up as a Vietnamese, rice hattie.
Right, he'll have one of those little funny jackets on and the funny hat.
Geisha.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He'll
Artie.
be pulling a rickshaw when he comes out.
Artie, just came back from Vietnam. I got a Vietnamese influence now for your Letterman appearance. Thank you. That'd be funny.
There was that period of time, I was on the Norm show, that period of time where the Hollywood Squares were really scraping the bottom, and I did a week on the Hollywood Squares. This had to be back in, 99 when Whoopi was center square. I was next to Carmen Electra the whole 5, which is the best thing ever.
That's not bad.
My sister
Did she wear, hot little outfits and stuff?
Dude, forget it. I was in a square next to her.
You want to kill yourself.
First of all, 2 of the... they do all 5 in one day.
Right.
So 2 of the days... I was next to her and Vivica Fox. They were in the square next to me. The awful, dolty conversations they would have. I'll never forget.
Vapid.
I'll never forget the conversation. Carmen Electra had just done the first Scary Movie. It hadn't come out yet.
Right.
And she's barely in it.
Right. So she goes, Vivica Fox and her talking. And Vivica she really turns on the black. Because I did a film with her, too. I said I was on a plane with her to Germany. She does the black thing, really over the top. So she says to Carmen, how you doing, girl? What's up? And Carmen goes, I just shot a movie with Keenan. I know you know him. He put me in a film. And Vivica Fox goes, he tried to come on to you, girl? And he goes, well, no, he was real nice. It was really cold up in Canada. And it was cold in my trailer, and he got me a heater, and I thought that was nice.
Wow.
I'll never forget that's what he said. He got me a heater.
You know what that makes me think of? You done with that story?
No, I'm just saying, my sister happened to be in L.A. that whole week, so she bought 5 shirts for me to wear. You don't change your pants.
Right.
And they were beautiful shirts. She's got great taste, but I just didn't look comfortable in any of them. I just look, I'm better as a slob.
Exactly. You got to go on with what you're comfortable in.
Right.
You do. You got to feel like that's me and that's who I am.
Plus, I'm sitting next to Carmen Electra, and I don't, what the fuck? I just want to look at her. Who cares?
Yeah, he just got me thinking about something, Artie. A couple of people from CBS Morning News.
So it's actually going to happen?
Yeah, it is happening. In fact, Gary was working on this yesterday because I was really shocked that, you know, I just figure when you work for CBS National Morning News, like this...
What's that?
It's one of the cameras. Scott DePace is on fire because he's going to be working the camera for the CBS Morning News. And he was in here preparing.
This is his audition tape.
Yeah,
now he's practicing?
Yeah.
Get out of here. That wasn't me. One of my camera guys moved the camera. I'm sorry. I told him to stop.
Okay. Anyway, he's all charged up. Says he has it under control.
He's Mr. CBS today.
Well, you know, usually this stuff's just on Howard TV. Now it's on CBS this morning.
Somebody will actually see his work.
Yeah, somebody actually get to see it, more than just our fans. So, you know, I walked in this morning and right away saw a lovely woman from CBS. I didn't know who she was at first. She's standing in the halls with a clipboard. None of my guys carry clipboards. I just like that she had a clipboard. And she has a clipboard.
I think they even worked on the flames behind you this morning. They're very vibrant.
Yes.
I'm like mesmerized.
I didn't realize you have to stare at that the whole show. That is so tacky. It's like I'm in hell.
Right. I'm constantly watching that. And today they're really on fire.
CBS Morning Show producer was there, woman. I don't know her name. But she was like very excited, you know, oh, today's the big day. And they're here early. I mean, they've been here since I got here.
They've been here before us.
Yeah, I mean, I got in about 5:15 this morning, and they were already here. Her and two technical guys. And Gary was on the phone with them yesterday. But you would think that, like, CBS Morning News has all this cool equipment available and this and that. They apparently have no even, like, ISDN line or any way to broadcast back to CBS from remote locations. It's weird.
Is that what the deal was? Because remember yesterday it was like they're going to come and check out the situation and see if they can do it.
Yeah, like they weren't even sure they could, like, have me on the air and broadcast to them at the same time. What was going on there? What don't they have?
Apparently, the show isn't even in high definition yet. That's
You're
like coming
kidding.
in May. So they were saying that Local built all these brand new studios. So if you turn on CBS in the morning from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., it's in HD, and then the early show comes on, and it's not. And so they were saying that they didn't have ISDN lines, you know, to get us a good signal back here. And I was, you know, surprised. So I felt bad. Like it was probably like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. I wrote an email. I was like, guys, you know, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but if you're going to put up a phone line, it's going to make you guys sound low rent. It's going to sound bad on our show, and we're hoping for better. And somehow they figured out how to get it.
So the audio, in other words, I won't see Harry Smith.
Right.
I'll hear him.
Right. But originally you were going to hear him as if he were on the phone.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
So like in a tin can.
Right.
I go, what'd you say? And that makes for crappy conversation.
You know, it's funny because I've been watching a lot of that stuff, you know, and I was watching a lot of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And there were just incredibly long lag times between a guy asking a question here and an answer over there. It was very strange.
Well, that was the other thing. We were going to
You can do better on Skype.
Yeah.
We were going to give you, by the way, when Oprah does that, doesn't that look terrible?
Yeah, it's not great.
But they were going to give you a monitor so you could see Harry Smith, and we talked about this, and we finally could figure that out, except it was going to be a second to a second and a half delay, so you'd hear him, and then his mouth would be moving, and it was just going to be very distracting.
How come they can't just use like Skype or something, or like GoToMeeting or whatever? You know what I mean? It's like really weird.
I saw NBC local news was out during the snowstorm, and they were using something that wasn't Skype, but they said, hey, this is our new thing. We're not transmitting this via satellite, but it's over the internet. And it was some weird, like almost like a handheld camera. I don't know. The signal looked really good.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be on CBS early show, interviewed by Harry Smith. And the guys are going to put up a picture of Harry Smith on that TV screen to remind me to look at that TV screen, because that's where I'll be talking.
But it'll be a still picture.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Put up the picture. There it is. I think that's... Doesn't that look like it was taken about 10 years ago, too?
And he's going to look just like that.
Right. I think that's a drawing of Harry Smith. So who is the woman? She's a producer?
Yeah, Ginny's a producer over at...
What's her name?
Ginny.
Ginny. Mm-hmm. She was working hard with the clipboard. Yep. She's like frantic, running around, nervous. I like that. She seems type A.
She said she was impressed with our group.
Of course. Who knew? They don't even have ISDN lines. We do.
But they came over yesterday. We had a meeting. She said, I think people are always impressed when we have A, a group, and B, we're fairly organized.
Is that who you were meeting with yesterday?
Yes.
We had a whole board meeting in here.
It was, Howard, it was one of those things where, now with cell phones, everybody was in a room, and then somebody would ask a question, and everybody would get on their cell phone, and 11 conversations at once in this little room.
Wow. such a production for me to be on. I think I'm on like 4 minutes or 3 minutes.
Right. TV is such a short window when you're on it.
You want to know something?
But 50 people have to be involved.
I get such agita when I have to do these things. So I hear 4 minutes and I go, oh, what do they, do they want me to cram a bunch of things in 4 minutes? And
well, it's funny because when the producers were talking yesterday, somebody joked, well, it won't be that long. And somebody, because one of the people from there said, yeah, it's like 3 minutes. And the other guy was like, no, it's like 4.5. And that apparently is huge.
Oh.
That's a huge amount of time.
It's like I'm the president. That picture of Harry Smith, he looks like a urologist. I mean, it's a weird picture, right? But he seems like a good guy.
It looks like one of those things you see in the subway advertising.
It's like it's a doctor's ad. It's whiten your teeth.
He co-hosts with Julie Chen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Julie will be there, but she doesn't want to do the interview because I goof on Les, her husband.
I don't know how it was assigned, but that sounds
you always
right.
wonder about those backroom meetings about how this assignment will be made.
Terry, someone's writing me a note that the woman running around doesn't work for CBS. She's a Sirius publicist.
No, that's Hillary. Oh, is that who you saw this morning? I thought you saw because there's also a female producer. So you saw Hillary this morning.
Oh, Hillary.
I didn't know which women because there's a ton of people.
No, I don't. You know what? I'm embarrassed. I'm sure I've met Hillary
1,000 times.
Works here, yes.
Have I met Hillary 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hillary.
She does publicity for Sirius.
I got my head up my ass, Hillary. Oh, that's Hillary for Sirius.
Yeah, I thought you were talking because there's also a producer from CBS that I wasn't sure if she
I didn't see her
or if you'd seen her.
Is she here now?
I don't know.
No.
I know she will be here, and I know we met with her
So the woman
yesterday.
I saw in the halls is from Sirius.
Okay, so the CBS producer isn't here, and you saw Hillary.
Oh, I was going to say, boy, the CBS, they get up early to come here and really...
Hillary doesn't usually do this,
I
and
know.
she's up early.
Hillary got up early. She made sure, like, all the names...
You seem hyper to me. Calm down. Every minute...
I don't know. I'm excited.
All right, but slow down, man.
All right.
That's it. Anyway, now tell me. Take a breath.
Hillary got up very early this morning.
Yeah.
She put all the names in the system. She was here to greet everybody. I think they started coming in at 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
To set up everything?
So I just met someone this morning I've known for 5 years.
Well, probably like 2.
2 years.
She wasn't here when we started, but she does do a lot of stuff with us.
Well,
you met her again.
She was impressive. She had a clipboard.
She's good at what she does.
I like that. Serious with the clipboards. And who were the two guys? They were from CBS?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's their deal?
You'd never seen them before.
I think there's 3 guys here. One guy is a producer, and there's 2 tech guys.
Oh, okay. So we're all set to talk to Harry Smith?
Yeah, I got a schedule of like when they might go to you. Would you like to know that?
Yeah.
It's on my desk.
Because I'll put on my sunglasses. I'll look more handsome.
You're going to do this in sunglasses?
No, they're just like tinted glasses.
Okay.
Not sunglasses.
Because that would look very strange if you're early in the morning. You look like you're a cocaine addict.
Robin, I have my look, and it's all put together. You know. Yeah, I want to look like I go for looking like a cocaine addict on TV. It makes people scared of me.
Why is he hiding his eyes?
Right.
I have 5 potential times that they might go to you, but then I found out that they might go to you at these times just to tape you to promote it later. So look good at 7:15, 7:31, 7:48, and 8:01.
No, I want a heads up when they're shooting me, you know.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't care. I don't even want a heads up. It's just I'm picking my nose or playing with my penis. Imagine they go over to me and they don't tell me and I'm playing, because you know me, I'm always rubbing my penis during the show. That's sort of, you know how Johnny Carson had tics?
Yeah.
Like he would play with his tie.
And that pencil.
I play with my ween the entire show. And I would hate for them to cut over to me and see me playing with my ween.
Can you see it on camera?
I don't know. Sometimes.
No, Howard, we can't see that.
You can't really?
Nope.
Oh, good. Because I'm always.
Your nose, of course, we can see that.
Yeah, I'm always rubbing my penis under the console.
Well, that was very cute, Scott.
What?
He's like, your nose, we can see that.
I said if you're picking your nose.
Well, of course you can see that.
Everybody knows that, Scott.
Sorry, Robin.
Pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
When he goes off Rush Limbaugh's script, you know, he has a whole different personality. All right. Thank you, Gare.
I'm still wondering what they did to these flames. They're driving me crazy.
Did you guys tweet the flames for CBS this morning?
No, we're going to put a logo in that, so we had to pull our diffusion out of that, which normally clouds it.
Oh.
So they're clearer just because of that. They'll go back in right after the segment.
What logo do you have to put in?
It's a Howard TV / XM Sirius logo.
What?
It's all 3 logos. Matt, make the patch, please. You'll see it right now. Hold on.
What's he talking about?
They're going to put that behind you.
Let me see it.
It's coming right now.
All right. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it's like, what do they call that watching?
Yeah, but could you guys keep it out of my monitors? Like, I don't care if you put it behind me.
It will be for the whole show, only that segment we'll put it in.
Even on here and here?
Yeah.
It's very distracting to me. You have to understand, I don't want things to be different.
Oh, and it's going to be changing like that?
No.
It's on a 30-second loop. After 30 seconds, it changes once.
Just put it behind me. I don't want to see SiriusXM logos all in my eyes the whole time I'm talking. It makes me nervous. It makes me think of Scott Greenstein sitting in his office. Mention the radio. Mention SiriusXM. Mention.
Okay.
Makes me gives me nervous feelings.
So like a walk and repeat.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I put a still of it up?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Who cares? The fuck do I care? I'm just going to try and concentrate on not cursing. They're very concerned.
Saying it's changing.
Yeah, they were very concerned because they said to Gary like 17 times on the phone. You know, Howard knows not to curse. Of course I know not to curse. I was on regular radio for 100 years. I'm on David Letterman all the time. I mean, what's the matter with you? But I think they're running a delay on me. They're so nervous. You know what? I'm nervous, too, because I haven't...
You know what's great about that? Remember when, like, the Beatles or the Stones were coming on Ed Sullivan? Everybody's all nervous. What are they going to say? Can they be under control?
Right. They had to cut out half of Elvis's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They were afraid of Elvis moving his hips into the camera.
And the Stones had a word in their song that, they were hoping they wouldn't say.
Dan Foreman,
like crazy people were coming on.
Dan Foreman wrote me an email last night. He said that, in fact, CBS Morning Show did promote a rare appearance by Howard Stern.
They said it was rare.
But and I think they ran it during Letterman's show. But there wasn't much promotion for it. And quite frankly, it is rare because I had no interest in being on CBS this morning. But when they said, we need you to talk about Jay Leno, I went, okay, I'll do that for you.
Did you see the show?
No, I saw the opening, which was the only thing different, and I listened to some of the monologue JD played me, but it's the same.
That's what I did. I saw the opening monologue. And
right.
I think I got tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same boring Jay Leno show. But, you know, I was thinking about Jay Leno last night because I knew I was going to be on this show today, and there's a guy in the Las Vegas newspaper who's way on board with the same way I feel. He even mentions me in the article, and the guy's name is... I'll tell you his name. The guy wrote this. Give me a second. Okay, the guy's name is... They don't even put his name on the frickin' article.
Christopher Lawrence.
Yeah, but why isn't it on the article?
I don't know.
I mean...
Because the one I sent has his name.
Yeah, well, it's from the reviewjournal.com. But anyway, this guy's name is Christopher Lawrence. And he was writing about the Jay Leno fiasco, The Tonight Show, and his whole thing is that, you know, he makes a really good case for what I've been saying, to boycott Jay. Don't watch Jay, because Jay's a gangster. Jay's a bully. He's like ever been bullied at school or at work. Any guy who's ever had that happen to them knows what Jay is. He's a bully. And he points out something I forgot. He says, you know, NBC had a case of buyer's remorse. Roughly 7 months after taking over The Tonight Show, the new host wasn't living up to expectations. And you think he's writing about Conan O'Brien. It was Jay. NBC went to Letterman after they first hired Jay and gave him The Tonight Show. If you remember, the ratings weren't that good. Mm-hmm. They went to Dave and said, you know what? We think we made a mistake with Jay. Would you take over The Tonight Show? And Dave picked up his bags and left and went to CBS because he had been insulted by NBC. That's what you do. Jay has continually been insulted by NBC. Jay,
so
after 17 years... I
don't remember that happening.
Yeah, you know what? And then it kind of tweaked my memory. That, you know, Dave could have easily had The Tonight Show at that point, and it had been tarnished for him. It was like, no, you gave it to Jay. Like, in other words...
His relationship with NBC had been tarnished.
Yeah, and he just was like, you know, forget it. This isn't Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. It's Jay Leno's crummy Tonight Show. And anyway, you know, if you remember back in time even further, Jay pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show.
I mentioned that when this whole thing started. I said, look, Jay's just having what happened to... What's happening to him now is what he did.
To Johnny.
He pushed Johnny out.
So anyway, you talk about being bullied at work. So after 17 years of being on The Tonight Show, NBC turns around to Jay Leno and says, get out. We're giving the show to Conan. We don't want you anymore. Now, most guys would have been like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm number one and you're in the time slot. Goodbye. Wait till you see how this smacks you right in the head.
Right. I'll show you.
Jay doesn't do that. Well, I shouldn't go through this. This is what I'm going to talk about.
True. You're on fire right now. This is how you should be when
they're
interviewing you.
The point is that, and also I'll talk about how Jay's a thief on the CBS Morning Show. I mean, you know, even like, I know I'm going to get rapped bad for this, but it's the truth. You know, before I went on the air, you never saw interns on any TV show or included in any radio show. You know, this Ross the intern, you know, we had interns. We used to bring you behind the scenes and bring people on the air that worked around the office. And, you know, everything about Jay's show is a ripoff. You know, he does his version of stupid pet tricks. He does his version of Howard Stern's homeless game, which is the jaywalking signature bit. They were talking about, also in this article, which I have been pointing out for weeks, this green car routine, which was so lame, was copped from another TV show. It wasn't Jay's idea. Jay's a friggin' thief. Thief, rather. You know, and I want to point all these things out in my 4.5 minutes. And I want to say, you know, David Letterman's at least an original, and if he does take something, he admits it.
Yeah, he gives credit for.
I just think Dave is a man of integrity as opposed to Jay. I mean, Jay has no backbone in show business. Dave does. Dave left NBC. He walked away. He said, you know what? You've disgraced me. You've dishonored me, and I'm going to go and do my own thing somewhere else. And that's what Jay should have done. That's it. I got to get in the habit of not cursing for this interview today because I'm so used to cursing now on the air when this microphone.
You're afraid of on your own now that you won't be able to handle it.
I am. So for the rest of the show, I'm not going to curse.
Well, you know, in California, they just passed a resolution that this week is no cuss week or something.
Oh, great.
So there'll be no cursing.
Gary shot out of a cannon with CBS being here.
Imagine trying to help.
He, too, is he's auditioning.
You don't want to work there because it's real work.
I work here.
I don't know, man. That's hard work. I let you slide on a lot of stuff.
Oh, come on.
Did you see Gary was being all TV this morning? I walk in, all the guys are around, and Gary's wearing, you know, a nice shirt and everything.
He's got a man-tailored shirt on.
And Gary goes, both? Listen, so you'll be going on at 8:05 and there'll be 2 live hits. So I go...
He was speaking TV lingo?
So I turned to all the guys and go, what did he just say? He goes, there'll be 2 live hits. And I go, 2 live hits? What's that even mean?
I literally repeated what Scott 𝗏𝗏 told me. Yeah, Scott told me that walking in, so that's what I repeated.
So, like, you know how people in a dumb business try to make it sound complicated?
Right. There was a whole article in the paper the other day about how cops have their own language.
Right. Everyone comes up with their own language.
Yeah.
Except, like, if you're a cop, it's life and death. With this stupid business, it's like there's no need for it. You know, what Gary was trying to say is they're going to cut away to you 2 times, you know, before they do the interview.
Cut away? What's that?
Yeah.
What kind of lingo was that?
No. You're going to be on live twice is real language.
Right. Who's ever heard 2 hits?
Who's ever heard cutaway?
Yes, you have,
in
asshole.
this business, we
now
have.
You're being a fucking asshole.
No, Robin pointed it out.
And I was
He's an asshole.
Please, it's all that is BS language.
No, we're going to cut away to you. People know just from the lingo of the common lingo. But he goes, boss, will be 2 hits. And I'm like, I don't even know. 2 live hits. And I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. But Gary gets like that. Like whenever Gary puts out a memo and we're going on vacation, he goes, we'll be dark the week of March 13th.
That's how everybody, people send me emails every day. Publicists, send me your dark dates. When are you dark?
Because they don't know radio doesn't say that.
We're dark.
You know, when we were fired from
dark,
NBC,
we're on vacation.
When we were fired from NBC,
we're dark.
John Hayes said to me, Robin, the show has been canceled. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't cancel things in radio. You get fired.
Okay, so you've been canceled.
Are we light when we're here and dark when we're gone?
Don't be ridiculous. It's not an unheard of term in the business.
There'll be 2 live hits this morning. Well, I heard 2 live hits. I went nuts. So
and in the afternoon, we're semi-light.
Then Gary shut me down. He goes, I'm not in the mood for this right now. I don't need this.
No, you know what?
I'm taking no hits on the hits.
I was on my way to get in here by 20 after 5 this morning, and the fucking Cross Bronx Expressway was packed, and I had to drive through Harlem, and I was in no mood.
Boss, we have a hard out after the 2 live hits, and then we're dark next week.
That's Ganji's term, the hard out.
Hard out.
We're going to fade into a dissolve.
It's a hard out. No, you're a hard on. What is a hard out?
A hard out means, like, if you have the satellite till 7:55, they're going to shut it off at 7:55.
You got to make that exact
Not 7:55:05. It's a hard out.
Oh. It's a hard out.
You have no room to play.
How would there be a hard out? Like a hard out. You don't know a friggin' thing about TV. Hard out. When did you learn that? Ganji picking. That's what he's picked up in like 20 years of being with me.
He's learned 2 new words.
Hard out.
To put together.
You know when the hard out will be for you, Ganji? When I quit this job. Because it's going to be a hard out of the business and back into your dad's house.
Do you know what he said to me the other day?
I'll be eating my heart out.
This is crazy. Ganji was our intern, and Ganji said to me, I said, what do you want from me? He says, I want you to throw my 40th birthday party.
Wow.
It's coming up soon.
He's going to be 40.
I asked Ralph the other day how old he is. He tells me he's 43. He's got to be older than that. He's lying, right? He's got to be 50.
No. Hold
he's
on.
like 6 years younger than me.
He was only 6 years younger than you?
I don't know.
I believe he's 45 or 46.
That's what I thought. I thought he was
But he's definitely not 43.
He swore to me he wasn't lying. Okay, we got to take a break. Okay, I can do that. When are we doing my Hard Out and my, what is it called again?
Live hit.
When are we doing my live hit, Scott?
We're doing the Hard On.
I don't know. I've got some times listed here as possible. 7:31, which we passed. 7:48, 8:01.
We didn't pass 7:31.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was thinking about the diffuser again.
Gary, what time is the live hit?
Hey, if you get a chance, go to Howard Mentions, page 1. Okay. So Harry Smith, I guess he goes to all the different markets and teases what's going on. And he cracked the same joke about you at every market, which is funny.
Really?
Where is that?
It's Howard Mentions on the far right in white.
Okay.
Harry Smith has a preview. He joins us this morning. Harry, good morning.
Hi, Harry. Morning, guys. Have the House Majority Leader on the show this morning, right at the top, to talk about health care, other issues like that. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Jay Leno was back on NBC last night. We have the king of all media, Howard Stern, to intone, to give us some ideas about what he thinks about all that. He's not a Jay Leno fan, just in case you were curious. And we have checked and double-checked our 10-second delay to make sure we're not turned into a parking lot by tomorrow morning. Also, good. I'm glad somebody's listening.
Harry, you have to give us a Baba Booey.
You know what? We're going to save that all for the exclusive interview.
All right.
So we're psyched about it. We're psyched about that.
Should be fun.
All right, Harry, thanks a lot. Have a good day. All right.
Wow.
So then they go to 2 other markets, and he does
Same joke?
Same joke, yeah.
We talked to her parents yesterday. I mean, there they are. They're sitting with a district attorney who's ready to charge this guy with murder, and they are somehow holding out hope against hope. It really is an extraordinary story. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk to the king of all media, Howard Stern, about Leno's return to late-night TV. I'll tell you what, we're riding right up on the edge here. We have prepared and double-checked our 10-second delay.
Wow.
To make sure we can get through this segment. We also have, we got huge...
Well, the reason he's a pro, Robin, every time he says that line...
He makes it new.
He's even cracking himself up with it this time. What a horrible job.
It's not like he just said it.
I think you got to say the same stuff over and over and over again. Just read off a teleprompter.
Yeah, and for, what, 200 markets?
Yeah, it's got to get a little annoying. Either he's a pro or he just has no short-term memory. He forgot he said that. I don't know much about Harry Smith. What's his deal?
He's just been working for CBS a long, long time.
Yeah, huh? Good for him.
Okay.
What's up? When's our Hard Out?
We have a hard in coming up.
Hard On just walked in.
Harry Smith is 58 years old. His career started in radio. He worked on various stations from 73 to 86 in Denver and Cincinnati.
Right.
This is the interesting part. He worked on CBS Early Show from 87 to 96, and then he left, and we can't figure out if he was let go or if he quit, but then he was rehired in 2002, and he's been on ever since.
I remember that being a particularly ugly situation. I think he was cut off the show. Remember, that was the first inception of this... I don't know. They keep changing the name of that show. But there was a morning show they put together. Could have been after Bryant Gumbel or something. And they let Harry go, and they kept Mark McEwen and boosted his role on the show. And then this time around, when they brought in Hannah Storm and Julie Chen, they brought him back.
Lucky.
They say he makes $3 million a year, and he's an avid cyclist.
No kidding. When did he lose his hair? That had to be tough. I should ask him. So I have all my hair. I'm lucky. Yeah, Bob. What's up? Hey, now, in Chicago, Bob. Bobby.
Yes.
You're on the air.
Howard.
Okay. Come on, Bob. You're killing me.
Hey, Howard, I think I want to tell you that Harry's a good guy. He used to do a lot of live shots with CBS this morning. He's funny. He's a good guy. He's got a good sense of humor. And I also want to tell you, I'm one of these listeners that actually gets it. I love your show. I got a 3-hour commute every day. You're the best. I'll
Thanks,
let you
Bob.
go.
All right, Bobby, thanks. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words.
You're about 2 minutes away from going on.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll do one live commercial and come right back. That's good.
Of course, 3 days after that massive earthquake there, a curfew Harvey system has now been extended. Looters were told to do some
Hey, Howard, after you do your live read, can you put that book on the side just so it's not the shot video live read? Thanks.
What you needed, of course, are relief supplies.
Yes, I did.
Hundreds of tons of those are
You will save it for later. Okay. It's funnier.
It's 30 hours. Pretty mellow. There you go.
Royal Air Force jets were scrambled to intercept an American Airlines jet this morning over Britain. Flight 78 en route from Dallas to London. Crew sent a distress signal. That's why
Just put on
Jack Americans hit a female passenger
Hey, by the way,
distress.
see this?
He attempted to enter the flight deck.
Scott, why won't it change? You see that? I'm changing. I can't get it just right.
Hey, Ralph, can you step around the other side? I'm sorry.
Wait, you done, Ralph? I'm okay?
Yeah, make sure he's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the right size.
This morning, that area leads down
Right,
to
just show
live pictures now. It's over the restaurant with shot.
I'm going to get those all smaller, you know.
All right. What is this?
This is Beck's beer.
Ah, yeah. We were just talking about Beck's beer. I don't know why I'm uptight about this. I don't know. I'm feeling uptight. There's a lot of commotion with this.
Yeah, well, I think the other thing is everybody's running in and out of here being very tense this morning, and I think that's adding to your
and
dilemma.
like Steve Langford's in here reporting.
I don't know why Langford's standing here.
Steve, why do you need to be in the studio? I mean, I'm fine with it, but why do you need to be in the studio, quite frankly?
Very uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
Well, then
we
get
asked
out.
Gary if we could watch what was going on to report that angle to Stern fans.
Okay.
You can't watch from the control room?
This is a different angle.
How's that any different?
All right, Fritz shot out of Academy. Everything's
no, it's
making...
like, because he's standing right next to me, and it's uncomfortable.
Howard, you're 35 seconds away.
35 seconds away, Robin. I will now slip
a hard in or something.
I will slip into my hard in. I hope I don't curse.
You better not.
No, I won't.
Good luck to you today. All right, I know a lot's riding on that. Harry, let's get inside you.
All right, Lonnie. As we discussed earlier, Jay Leno returned to the Tonight Show last night, and one longtime Leno critic has some thoughts he would love to share. So, joining us from his studio at Sirius XM Radio is the king of all media, Howard Stern. Howard, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Harry. Good to see you. Actually, I don't see you. I'm looking at a picture of you.
I can't hear you, man.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Hang on.
Oh, my God, this isn't even working.
We could hear you when you were talking to Steve Cohen before, but we can't hear Howard Stern. Let me try now. Howard, how are you?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, good, okay. Yeah, you know, Harry, first of all, you can see me, I can't see you. I'm actually looking at a painting of you that is on my screen, so that's what I see. And, Harry, listen, I got to tell you something. You've never looked better. But I wanted to say, Harry, I don't do a lot of television interviews. I'm very much a man of mystery. But when your people called me up and said, you want me to comment on late-night television, man, did you get my juices flowing. Just the mere mention of Jay Leno's name makes me want to vomit. I don't like this guy. I don't disguise it. And probably what irritates me the most is people in show business are afraid to say how much they dislike Jay Leno, but I am not. I don't need him.
What is it? Does it go back years ago? I mean, what is it? It seems very deep-seated in you.
Well, first of all, let's look at the history of Jay Leno. Jay Leno pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show. That was number one. And he did it in a merciless way. And then Dave Letterman, who wanted the job. Okay, he didn't get the job. Fair enough. But look at the integrity of a David Letterman. David Letterman was rejected by NBC. He was told he was being passed over for the job. Did he sit there like a dog and take that from NBC? No, he did what any man would do. He got up and he moved over to CBS and took over the show.
Right.
Now, Jay Leno, on the other hand, seems to be the kind of showbiz animal that will not let go. Here is a guy who worked on The Tonight Show for 17 years. He was number one in his time slot. Right. He gets fired by NBC. They put on Conan O'Brien. What would you do as a man? Wouldn't you go to another network? No, Jay
If you don't make partner, you're supposed to leave and go to another firm.
No, Jay is a lapdog. He goes on at 10 o'clock at night. He bombs there. And after he bombs... Wait a second, Harry. You asked me a question I'm going to tell you because I'm all worked up.
All right.
I'm worked up.
I can tell that. I can tell that. Your heart's beating.
I'm really fired. I'm out of the box. You mentioned Jay Leno. It's like slowly I turned. No, but seriously, Jay Leno then loses the 10 o'clock slot. And they say to him, you know, they say to Jay, would you go back on at 11:30 and we'll put Conan on at 12? And Jay goes, yeah, well, I guess I'd do that only if Conan's okay with it. So was Conan okay with it? No. He said, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to leave at 11:30. And what does Jay do? Jay takes the job. No matter what.
But in the end of the day, this all comes down to money. It all is about the dough. And Jay has been spectacularly successful at 11:30. And NBC wakes up and says, we need that money back. The only way we can get it back is to put him back there.
Yeah, but, you know, Jay doesn't need the money. That's, you know, if this is all about money, Jay is a multi-millionaire many times over. Right. Just in terms of integrity, once you make that kind of money. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've worked for many people and been fired by them. I was fired by NBC many years ago. You know what I did? I didn't sit there like a lapdog and take it. I got up, I brushed myself off, and I went on terrestrial radio on a competing station, and I buried NBC into the ground. That's what you do. Jay should have dusted himself off, gone to another network. He certainly had the money and the offers, and he should have gone and beaten Conan and beaten Dave and beaten Jimmy Kimmel and all these guys.
Is it true that you made this prediction? You told Conan that this is exactly what was going to happen?
I went on Conan O'Brien's show, and I turned to him and I said, you don't really think you're getting the Tonight Show. First of all, he was Jay completely sabotaged him. By going on at 10 o'clock, they gave Jay all the best guests. They took away all of Conan O'Brien's excitement and thunder. They sabotaged him.
But there's also no lead-in between 10 and 11 because their audience is gone.
Absolutely. And Harry, the bottom line is this. Your name is Harry, right? Okay. I'm just kidding. Harry, the bottom line is this. Jay is also a thief, and that's what gets me. That's what gets my goat the most. You know, I've always considered myself an original. I consider Dave an original, David Letterman. I think he's a pioneer. David Letterman once said in an interview, he started putting his mother on the air, and he said, you know, I got that from Howard Stern. I admire that. What Jay does, Jay takes and lifts bits directly from my show, directly from Dave's show. Even this green car bit is a ripoff from a television show in England. They don't have an original thought on that show. Jay's signature bit, jaywalking, was lifted from my show. I've been doing this bit for years.
But still spectacularly successful. I have two very quick questions for you.
All right.
Are you going to go back to free radio?
I don't miss free radio at all. You
don't miss free radio at all?
I've got to tell you.
Simon's place on Idol.
If they gave me $100 million to take Simon Cowell's place on Idol, I would be insane not to take
you. $100 million.
That's for 4 months' work, Harry. Even you would take that. Even 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗿 would take that, and she's married to Les Moonves. So listen, I would of course consider it, but the job is listen. Wouldn't you judge a karaoke contest for $100 million? I would. You'd have to be nuts.
Yes.
In this economy, I would do it. Yeah, sure.
Howard, good to see you, man.
I miss you.
I see you in the park all the time running with you.
I know you're an avid runner. Everybody talks about you.
No, I'm on the bike, dude.
Oh, you're a bike.
Yeah,
you're a bike
going
guy.
Opposite direction.
I hate those bike guys. Oh, you got to go? You got something big to go to?
I'm going to run you off the road.
You have absolutely nothing to go to. You should stick with me the rest of the morning. All right, Harry. Good luck with that show of yours.
Two more superstars are here, Reba McEntire and Blake Shelton, to announce the nominees for this year's Academy.
I would have stuck with me, not Reba.
And they're just announcing what?
I don't know. Reba,
that was great. You did a great job.
Thank you, Robin. I wanted to make you
fire.
proud. Well,
you got all your points out. You're like a politician. You made all your points.
I had more to say.
But you got the big ones out.
But
Jay's a thief, and Jay's a
thief.
Guy.
He's a bum. I didn't even get to say I'm here. I was leading into, they asked me about terrestrial radio. I was going to say, I love it here at Sirius XM.
Well, that's why it's great that you had the walk and repeat, because you didn't have to say it. He said it first.
Right, but I would have liked to have said that. But they cut me off. I was on a roll.
You never, at 4 minutes, you can't say much.
4 minutes? I've got diarrhea of the mouth. I can't, if I can't finish up in 4 minutes. You know what that was like? That was like taking a massive dump.
Yeah.
I felt good.
It was like taking the SATs.
I was like vomiting. Where's that producer? I bet he's thrilled.
Get back in here and tell us how he did.
I need immediate feedback.
Yes. What are they thinking over there? What's the feedback?
They should have let me go longer.
Are they coming back to him?
Letterman's got to be coming in his pants from what I said.
Oh, he's only wishing he was up in his room.
Yeah.
Watching it with one of his girls.
Letterman literally wishes he was coming in his pants. Where's that producer? Are they done with me? They ran out of here.
Remember, that's what he used to do. He used to say, you know, I have something I need to watch in my room. I need to watch Howard this morning.
Was that his move?
Remember, yeah, he would tell the girls to tape silly shows that he needed to watch.
Right.
And then bring the tape to the room.
I love Letterman. Now, that's an original. Where's the producer? I want immediate feedback.
What?
I think he's just on the phone now. He's probably getting his feedback.
Oh, he's getting the feedback.
You didn't curse, that's one thing.
I didn't curse, right?
No, you did great.
No. Yeah. I felt I had to talk very fast because I wanted to get a lot of points in.
Yeah, and Harry was trying to interrupt there. You were good to box him out.
That Harry had to keep interrupting me.
That's the 2 words.
Yeah. Well,
here's Howard.
He did try to present the view that Jay makes a lot of money for the network.
Right.
But who cares that? Why is Jay making that decision?
You made the point. I understand why the network wants it, but why would Jay lower himself to do it?
Cyrus, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now, Cyrus.
I just finished watching you on TV because the TV was ahead of the radio, but you were great and on fire. And I was amazed that Harry was actually agreeing with you. It's like he didn't present the other side. He just had your back on everything.
Harry understands that I'm an intellectual and that I was making
he saw this through a professional in the business.
He saw that I was on a roll and he knew to back off. Thank you, Cyrus. Dan, go ahead. Instant feedback from our audience.
He'll have work to do when Reba's there.
Right. Well, yeah. He'll be talking a lot during Reba. Well, Reba, how are things for you? Well, I got to tell you, country music's never been better. Well, what do you like about country?
Hello, Harry.
Hey, Harry. I'm a real intellectual. How did I look? Dan, go ahead.
Oh, you should have worn your space helmet.
I was thinking about it, but there's no time in 4 minutes.
They wouldn't take him seriously.
If they'd given me multiple, you know what I should have done? I should have the space helmet to start, and then like take it off and go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Harry, I was busy doing my other job, NASA astronaut. What's up?
I don't know what happened, but, you know, I said to that guy, Steve, I said, you want to come in? He goes, yeah, just give me a second. I got to make a call. And when I came in here, I think he left.
Oh.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just don't think he wants. I think he was uncomfortable on the air, but everybody's fine. The rest of the other producer and everybody was like, it went great, and they're very happy.
Good. Okay, all right. I mean, that's very, very rare that I do that. I should be kissing my ass all over the place. Dan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say well done.
Thank you.
I was a guy who called yesterday and told you not to talk about Jay Leno, but I feel they didn't give you enough time at all.
See, here's a guy. You were complaining about me talking about Jay Leno. Now you wanted more.
I got a couple of emails here, and if it's true or not, they said they cut off a significant part, the last part of the interview.
They did?
That's, I don't know. You'd have to get JD to
I got to tell you something. I will never understand television and the way it's produced because, you know, and I say this all the time. When you have a show like the CBS show, and you got a guy like me on who has something to say, and it's, let's face it, I know I'm entertaining. They have it locked in that I'm going to talk for 4 minutes. And that they got a couple of stiffs waiting in the green room, Reba McEntire and these other people. You could have me on there, and you say, wait a second, this is rolling great. This is good. So let him go another 2 minutes.
Like I said, I would come back to you all during the show. You got a 2-hour show. We're here at the same time. Come back to you over and over again.
They should have potted down and then come back, and I'd still be talking about Jay Leno. What is it?
I don't think they cut off anything. It seemed fine to me.
It would be hard to do that.
I got 2 or 3 emails saying so.
What part? I mean, I don't know what part.
All right, JD, let's get to the bottom of this. What did you see as the last second? What was they talking about?
They even let the Julie Chen thing go through.
Yeah, then after Julie Chen, then I said to Harry...
something about bike guys or whatever.
Right. I said, I hate those bike guys. Yeah, that's it. Then they got the whole thing.
Stick with me, and then it cut down. I was hoping they left in the Reba McEntire part, but no.
All right. Thank you. No, they got the whole thing. Good. Susan.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
When I heard you come on, I immediately ran to my TV to see you, and you look fantastic.
You see, Robin? You see?
Very good.
I was very excited.
That's from a woman. A very attractive woman.
You look great. I think that if they would keep you on all day, though, they might be afraid you to pirate the show and steal the whole show from them.
Well, what would be wrong with that? Day in and day out, they do the same dopey show. You have somebody good on.
And they've been trying, you know, they don't beat Good Morning America and the Today Show.
Right.
It would be nice for them to get some ratings every once in a while.
Sure, why not? Rob, go ahead. You're on the air. Rob in Toms River, New Jersey.
I'm sorry, Howard. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Howard, the only thing you missed, you should have called Jay a communist or a terrorist.
He is a terrorist.
He got on his blood. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I missed that. Maybe I can get back on quickly. Put back the link.
Check his underwear for bombs.
Melrose Larry Green, who I haven't heard from in a while. And by the way, I was watching Melrose Larry Green on YouTube, where he issued me an apology for going on the Man Cow show. I never cared, Melrose.
He didn't even know. Did you know he went on?
No.
Oh, okay, Howard. Well, Howard, let the pass. Mickey Mantle, home run. Tape measure, home run, Howard. This morning, unbelievable. You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you, Melrose.
I just flew in from Miami. Amazing, Howard. Congrats. Mazel tov.
All right, yeah, Melrose flying in from Miami just to tell me that, just to catch me on TV.
Howard.
Yes, Jeff the Drunk.
You did good. You did swear. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I actually, I know Jeff does. One thing Jeff the Drunk does is watch TV all day.
Yes.
So if anybody knows if something was entertaining, it would be Jeff.
I saw Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, was she on?
She was on just before your interview.
She was out there with the in the weather crowd?
Holding the sign.
Holding a big sign.
What did the sign say?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Well, Jeff, thank you for being proud of me. Jeff, is anyone ever proud of you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay,
Who?
good.
When?
When did that happen?
Proud of me.
Who's proud of you?
My mom was proud of me.
For?
For, you know, for being me, I guess.
Well, then, good.
Ralph Cirillo.
You looked very handsome, and you were very funny.
Thank you.
And you're so right about them moving things. You know, you're waiting for somebody like you, and then they rush you off. It's so those shows are so hard to watch because you wait for something, and they're okay, we'll do the next thing.
And so you know they're going to be playing back the tape of this all day long. They're not going to be playing back tapes of Reba McEntire or that other guy.
Yeah, who's waiting for that?
One of the things that I would do if I was the producer of a CBS show, you know, I was listening to Bernie Goldberg on The O'Reilly Show. and he was saying how people on the network news and things like this don't do anything original anymore. And one of the things I would do is, if I would be the type of producer, if something live was happening that was good, I'd stick with it.
Absolutely. Why not?
Go with it.
And you're somebody who's never anywhere, you know, except Howard TV and Sirius, so you have to pay to get you, and how you get for free, keep you on.
Well, whatever. What are you going to do? Thank you, Ralph. What is it, JD?
I'm going to produce CBS.
Thank you. See, Ralph knows.
They had to move on to announce some country music awards after.
Right.
So.
They were in a rush.
I'm sure.
Well, they're probably on CBS, so that's
everybody's very excited about that.
Well, that'll be the last interview I do for a while. But if anybody wants to talk about Jay Leno, I'm available.
You only do Jay Leno interviews.
Yeah, I will do any interview about Jay Leno. Even a free newspaper. James, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, let me tell you something. You make me fucking piss my pants. I love the way you trash that fucking vomitous cocksucker, Jay Leno. And I want to meet you more than any person in the entire world because I think you are fucking God, and I love you.
Isn't that nice? Thank you, James.
Thank you, Howard.
I appreciate that. That is a good man. Yes, Captain Jenks.
Hey, good morning, Howard. That was a great fucking appearance.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, you know what? You know what would be really cool, man? Dave owes you a big favor.
What favor do you need?
Dave doesn't owe me anything, Jenks. I'll be honest with you. I like Dave's attitude. I like Dave Letterman a lot. And I always appreciate the fact that he put me on national TV when I was not as well known as I am now. So I'm always on his team. He also was in my movie. So, you know, I do feel an allegiance to him. And I happen to think he's a very talented, funny guy, an original kind of guy.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But he should feel allegiance to you after what you said today, Howard.
Well, he absolutely should. Listen, I went on Dave's show. The last time I went on, I said, and Dave was gracious enough to have me on for a couple of segments, and he brought up, I don't know, I guess I brought up Jay Leno.
Yeah.
And Jay Leno, you know, I started to say, listen, everybody, why don't you stick with Dave? Screw Jay Leno. Jay Leno's a jerk-off. And I think Dave appreciated it, quite frankly, and he should. I mean, I don't think a lot of people are willing to take sides. But, you know, the truth be told about late-night television, these guys compete. They look at the ratings every day. And as cool as they try to play it, they care if they're number one.
All right, so what is going to happen now? You're going to
People should choose sides.
Things.
People should choose sides,
No,
Robin.
I'm not talking about that. In the ratings, Letterman has been number one.
Right.
True?
That is
true. Or was he number two to Nightline? I don't even know. But he was beating the Tonight Show.
Right.
So what happens now that Jay is back?
Well, the first show Jay is back, everyone's talking about it, so it does get a ratings boost. You know that. Maybe for the first week or two. I think that Jay has 5 million solid viewers who follow him. They seem to follow him wherever he goes.
Really?
And quite frankly, he could end up beating Dave. I don't know the answer to that. I don't have the crystal ball on that one. What I'm hoping for, I'll tell you this, that enough people will sit there and get sickened by this guy, that his image has been tarnished, and that, you know, they just go, oh, you know, Jay's kind of creepy. I'm hoping that happens. But, you know, with the world of television, you don't see that a lot.
You know, I was originally going to suggest that you put on the astronaut outfit.
Well, I didn't have enough time because the astronaut helmet would have eaten up precious time that I can talk about Jay Leno.
The other thing you could have done was to wear the 3D glasses over you.
Right.
Say, Harry, I'm looking at you in 3D.
You know, if they gave me 6 or 7, even 8 minutes, then I could have done the astronaut routine.
Yeah.
I could have put the 3D glasses on underneath the astronaut helmet. You know, we could have had some fun.
Yeah.
But it's very pressured.
I did see Marianne from Brooklyn. She was holding up her King of All Media sign.
Yeah, she's terrific. She's a real doll. She's always out there promoting. Riley Martin, host on Howard 101. You're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, you did good, kid.
Thank you.
Were you watching, Riley?
Yeah, I was watching. Look here, Jay Leno, I never liked that big box-head bastard. Ever since I was at your party and he told you to get rid of Robin.
Right.
I ain't liked him since.
Exactly. Well, you know, thank God I didn't know Riley was watching because it would have made me too nervous.
Hey, tell the people I hope that I'm back tonight in real time. The weather's loosened up.
Ah, what happened last week?
Oh, the weather stopped us.
You weren't on?
Yeah, no, they did replays, Robin.
I see.
The weather prevented Riley from being on?
I'm shocked.
Yeah, Big Jim 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗍 chose some marvelous material for the 4-hour show on this past Friday. So they did good.
All right, thank you, Riley. Let's go to
He will be live.
My dog Bianca wants to talk about my appearance recently on CBS. Oh, you liked it? Bark once if you thought I looked handsome. Bark twice if you thought Scott DePace did good camera work. Oh.
Nothing. One
That's
bark.
only one bark. Well, thank you, Bianca. Bark twice if you want to get in Robin's pants. Wow.
Well, she's a female dog.
I don't know. She wants you. Every time I mention Benji's name, she goes, no, Benji. I say, oh.
I liked her.
Benji. But my sister's on the phone. She rarely calls in. Yes, Ellen?
Hi, Hal.
Hi, honey.
Listen, you were fabulous. I had to really call in. You looked great.
I look better than ever.
Yeah, you do. You were precise. You got your points out, and I've been around a lot of politicians. You are the best. You should have been governor.
I should have been governor. Believe me, I'd be less of a disgrace than this guy.
Oh, my God. We'd have so much less anxiety in the governor's office.
Oh, my.
What? I'm sorry, Ellen. Go ahead.
No, it's a bad connection, but I'm just so proud of you, and you were wonderful. That's all I called in to say.
Thank you. That's my sister Ellen, who is wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I tell you, no one really talks to me about the radio show. I go 4 minutes on TV. Everyone wants to talk about it.
Steve, how'd it go this morning?
I thought Howard did a great job. I mean, as we expected, he had some really great insights. So we really appreciated being here. Thank you.
I've been in like sort of show business for like 30 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of a live hit. Have you?
I mean, you really should be making fun of DePace. I just repeated what he told me.
But that's my point. If DePace says it, all of a sudden it becomes part of your lingo.
Like, why do you pick it up?
You should have been like, I don't say live hit. We've never.
I'm going to fight with him on the way into.
But I mean, like, why are you saying to me, Wolf, there's a live hit? Like, you always want to act like you're in television or you know something.
I want to act like I'm in show business after 27 years.
You do. I mean, that's not even Gary's word, and suddenly he's, Wolf, there'll be a live hit.
Oh, that's a word.
Let's get more cutaways going.
What?
Cutaways. Everybody knows what those are. The cutaways we were talking about this morning.
Oh, duh.
Oh, okay. What's he talking about?
You don't get anything that distracts from your argument.
No, live hit was Scott DePace's. Why would you say it?
I think that's what they said.
So what did you say to me? They're going to cut away to you from the studio.
I had 14 seconds and I didn't process it quickly.
But I don't know what a live hit is. I've never heard of that.
What is a live hit anyway?
That's when they like before the interview they go, we're going to go to Howard Stern this morning. Then they show a picture of me in the studio. You know, they
like a quick shot or
a quick shot. Scott DePace should start giving Gary fake words. Like, I'll make up some stuff. Hey, Gary, today we're going to be doing a Grizinta. Boss, today there'll be a Grizinta on the show.
Today we're going to do a hard tingle.
A hard tingle. Boss, today there'll be a hard tingle. I mean, for 30 years of booking live guests, Gary's never said live hit once or, you know.
But today
was live hit.
Should we go over words that I just started using?
But you know I don't know what live hit is. If you don't know.
And is that really, like, did it ruin the day?
No, but it's just funny how you are. Like, you try to be like a TV expert with your words.
Everything I
drives me crazy when he writes a memo and goes, we'll be dark the following weeks.
That is not
That's such like a TV term. It's not. People in radio aren't dark. They're just on vacation. He wants to be on TV so bad.
Well, that's it.
Howard, here's some fucking hot news flash. I've been on TV for 12 years.
You know, where?
And then here.
Oh, doesn't count.
I'm on TV.
But you never said live hit. I'm going to give Scott DePace a bunch of words to feed Gary. He'll start walking around saying them.
I can't wait.
Hard out.
Today we're going to shoot 3 aglets.
Wolf, Scott DePace told me we'll do some aglets today. Okay,
What's an
Gary.
aglet?
I'll just be, okay, Gary.
You're going to act like it's a real word.
I'll give I'll tell Scott DePace to say, like, stoop hits. And then I'll go like, Wolf, you know what a stupid is? I go, yeah, it's you. Gary loves terms like.
He loves lingo.
He loves the lingo. Wolf, there'll be a live hit.
I love to work. I apologize if
well, get to work.
I don't speak the way you
Stop
like.
talking to me and get to work. Loves to work as he opens up another CD.
I'm fucking working.
What are you working on?
I'm actually taking a look at. They wanted me to watch this Mr. Skin TV show for some feedback.
There's going to be 3 easy G's in there.
So, Gary, you've been getting a lot of crap this morning about, what was it, 2 live hits?
Yes.
This morning? And, you know, what is it? Howard doesn't think that you're, worthy to say these television terms?
I got in 20 minutes late today. I got stuck in traffic. I knew the CBS people would be in here. You were going to be here. As soon as I walked in the door, DePace goes, listen, they're going to do live hits all morning. Here's a list. So I walked in and I repeated it to Howard. He's like, what is that? What is that? So it's just, he's just fucking around.
How do you think Howard did this morning?
Did really good. I thought he did really, really well. I mean, listen, they asked him for a reason, and he had a great opinion. And, it's nothing new to us listening to the show, but I always like it when he's on national TV and people get to see him. I get calls from my relatives who don't listen to the show, and they go, oh, he was so interesting this morning.
Joan Rivers is here. Joan probably has a lot to say about Conan O'Brien and Jay Leno. After all, if you remember your history lessons, Joan Rivers was the hottest thing in late-night television. So hot, she got bigger ratings than Johnny Carson, so Fox hired her to actually launch her own late-night show. It didn't work out so well. But this went down many years ago, so she's no stranger to what goes on in late-night television.
Well, let's find out what she thinks is going to happen to Jay going back.
I think they should cut Jay's nuts off.
I mean, did she go back to Fox? Did she hang around after they bumped her off?
No.
Hello.
Joan did what Jay should have done.
Yes, what?
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 Yes, but what?
What?
Yes, hello.
Hello, darling. You look fantastic.
Absolutely.
I look like a fat old pig.
Hey, you do not look like a fat old pig. What? You can't lose weight?
Can't lose weight.
Put those headphones on. That's your microphone.
I can't lose weight, but at this...
You're so thin.
Oh, please. At this age, though...
What do you weigh? Can I ask?
Yeah, I used to weigh 107. I was so happy.
Right.
And now, literally, I'm 116, and I want to kill myself. And my pants don't zip, and you just want to kill yourself.
When liposuction a possibility?
At this age, you take liposuction, it all just falls down.
When you're completely nude, I mean, I'm sure you get nude in front of the mirror and take a look.
Yeah.
Do you see a paunchy belly?
Do I see? Yes.
What do you see?
I see, like, I never had a stomach in my life, and now I have this big, stupid stomach.
You have a belly?
Yes.
Like a pot belly? Is it tight at least?
It's worse. It's higher up. It's like those women that look like pigeons.
And you don't have any shape anymore? You lost that little curve?
The waist went...
The waist went to what, in your 30s?
But I think it may be because I'm pregnant. I want to announce on your show. I haven't had my period. I just have to do this show.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was laughing.
I stepped on it.
I think I'm pregnant. Howard asked me why.
Why are you so pregnant?
I haven't had my period for 2,400 months.
That would mean you're pregnant. When you don't get your period anymore, Joan, I'm not a gynecologist, but I believe you're right. I believe you are pregnant.
I thought of that this morning. I just have to say that. Go ahead.
But Joan...
Well, then you know why the belly.
That's right. It's your baby bump. Joan, you even see these women now. And I mean, you're a proponent of plastic surgery. You've always said, look, if you don't feel good about yourself and there's a way to change it, you change it. If you don't like the wrinkles in your face, you pull back a little bit.
Right.
In fact, Joan has said whether you don't like them or not, you should not have the wrinkles in your face.
Right, so you don't offend other people.
That's right.
It's not about you. It's about people throwing up.
Right. You've been, have you spoken yet about this girl, Heidi Montag, who's like 21 years old and went and got not only breast augmentation, which lots of girls do, but she made them unusually big. I think she even had like 16 procedures on her face at 21. Do you think that's going too far?
I thought she was stupid to talk about it.
Right.
Because when you really look at the procedures, she did Restylane, which is a filler. She did Botox. You know, she did a couple of big things.
Right.
But they all do it.
Right.
She was just an idiot to talk. I've done it.
I mean, what you're telling me is in Hollywood, a lot of young girls are doing this kind of stuff. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
For example, you'd see actresses on film. I don't think there's one of them that hasn't had a nose job.
I agree. I mean, you look at certain people, and I don't mean to hurt her feelings. You look at Goldie Hawn, you don't recognize her from the first movie. Yeah, Carol Burnett, we all change.
Right, and you have to stay young looking.
Young looking, and the nose should be a little bit. I saw somebody yesterday in an old movie. I thought, who is that? Oh, that's her before the nose job.
Who are we talking about this morning that had some plastic surgery that looked a little bit odd?
Oh, we were talking about some guys.
Yeah, guys. Sometimes it's a big mistake. You got to be very careful for guys.
Yeah,
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
That was a shame.
I thought that was my Tanta Helen.
That was Booby.
My Booby. No, but like even I see Al Pacino's pulled back, and he doesn't look as masculine anymore.
You know, they should do it. What I always say, little bitty increments.
Right,
So you don't
slowly.
see it happening.
Absolutely. Now,
well, actually, we were supposed to call Joan something else this morning. We were going to say we had Kim Yunnan here.
Some people thought you looked like Kim Yunnan from the Olympics with your recent surgeries. But
I look like the poor guy that was killed on the luge.
Yeah, you look like the Empress of Korea. But I think you look terrific. I think you're an inspiration. Like even my mother always says to me, my mother's older than you.
Nobody's older than me.
No, my mother is. I found the one person, and she even says to me, "Boy, that Joan Rivers looks glamorous."
I know.
Then how come I'm sitting here alone?
You know, talk about your dating. I understand, and I don't know if this is a rumor. A lot of stuff gets in the press, and you don't know if it's real. You were recently on a date where during the date the guy dropped dead. You're now dating guys who die in the middle of the date.
Yes, I don't.
But that's a successful relationship.
You can't say he left you.
And you miss him now.
I miss him desperately.
He was
I had
great.
to pick up the check.
How long had you been dating this guy where he dropped dead on the
I've been
date?
dating this man about 5 weeks. It was like just beginning.
It was a new romance.
It was kind of a new romance, and he died.
Oh, man.
Had he already paid the bill?
No. It was terrible.
What happened? Where were you? I'm curious.
We were in a very fancy restaurant. I'm not.
Say the name of the restaurant.
It was similar to the one that you got married in.
So why wouldn't you say?
Right. It certainly wasn't the food
they
that
don't
killed
like
him.
this. First of all, 𝗏𝗏, which is such a fabulous restaurant.
Right.
They don't like you to say that older, you know.
Right.
You don't like to check your coat and see walkers.
Right. So you go on a date.
Yeah.
You've known the guy 5 weeks. You haven't been intimate with him yet.
No.
You know, I mean, at this point.
Maybe we have. We both forgot.
Right. But had you been, I mean, you were just...
No, it's still like he had met me, and then 2 weeks later they ask you out. You know, that kind of
Right.
thing.
He'd kissed you, maybe?
Well, let's not go there.
You don't want to kiss old guys. Is it like you have to date older guys now?
Yeah.
Like, how old was this guy who you were dating?
Probably 74, 75.
Right. Is it like, because inside you feel like a young woman?
Yeah.
Do you look at these guys and go, I can't believe I'm kissing a 74-year-old guy?
No, because he's thinking the same thing back.
Nobody's honest.
He's thinking, oh my God.
Look at what it's coming
my eyes are going to see.
Have you dated anyone who's used a walker?
No, not yet.
No. But
they turned me on now.
So this guy's 70. A walker turns you on. Maybe you can incorporate that into the sex, the walker itself.
You see a guy that look at how nicely he decorated his walker.
So you see this 74-year-old guy, and okay, it's companionship is what you're saying.
We're having a very good time. And he's from out of town, and we're having a very nice time.
Right. How'd you meet this guy?
Through a friend of mine, a mutual friend who said, you're really going to like him. The wife died.
Right.
And he scattered the ashes, and he cried, and he was a nice man.
Right. In other words, he had some compassion. He wasn't like the typical guy who's just going to fuck you and leave you.
And very well. See, this age, that can't happen. It takes him 4 days.
It takes 4 days just to fuck you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
no one can fuck you and leave you.
Impossible.
Just working their way in takes 2 days.
Yeah. The only thing that upsets me is when the moment of climax, they usually call it the nurse's name.
Why is it difficult to get inside of you? Because you're naturally dry now? You don't lubricate?
Dry.
Yeah, dry.
2 Arabs.
You have Arabs living in your vagina. That's how dry you are? Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. No, but seriously, in other words, you have
died.
to. So you're on the date.
On the date.
At a fancy restaurant.
Yes.
And you're sitting there talking, have nice conversation.
And he's very quiet.
He slumped over in the chair?
Kind of slumped over.
Oh, my God. When was this?
This is about 7 months ago.
How long do you keep talking before you say, well...
Knowing me, I was in the middle of a good story.
And you know what? She's very narcissistic. She was like,
she didn't really notice that he wasn't contributing.
She was looking around the restaurant, looking at her phone.
I thought, Jesus, small eater.
Hey, this guy doesn't eat that much. Do you right away notice? Seriously, I want you to be honest. No jokes. Do you notice right away?
Horrible. He just got very quiet. And you notice, uh-oh.
And he closes his eyes.
No, his eyes were open.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh. But were you traumatized?
Well, you say, I think we better get a waiter here.
And you get the waiter.
We better get somebody very quickly.
And they get the emergency room. But it was too late.
And they called the paramedic. I mean, it was a whole big thing.
Right.
They called paramedics, and he was gone.
What did they do? Throw a tablecloth over him?
It's very interesting because people keep eating.
Do they? Were you embarrassed? I mean, I know you shouldn't be, but I know you're worried about it.
I'm just terribly sorry. No, I like it. Show business,
right. Show business. You say, hey, this guy's great. He's getting me attention. Maybe we could do a reality show with this guy. We go on different dates, and he'll die each week.
Call Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
In the middle of my grief, I powdered my nose.
Right. So when all the people are staring and stuff,
and then the paramedics took him out. They don't say he's dead. Nobody's going to say he's dead.
Right. And
they say he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You knew, but you knew in the back of your mind.
Yeah, and I had to reach in his pocket to get the American Express card.
I was going to ask you that. Like, so does the restaurant ask you to pay the bill?
They didn't ask me, but...
what do you do?
They followed us out to the ambulance.
Did they? Come on, tell me the truth.
Yes.
At what point do you get the check? By the ambulance?
I said to them, I'll have somebody take care of this. And
that wasn't good enough.
So I left them his shoes.
You just left his shoes at the table.
His shoes and his wristwatch.
Did you cry? Were you crying? Were you
No, I didn't. I felt terribly sorry. I mean, I had to call up the daughters and...
Yeah, I was going to say, you hardly know his family or
I don't know his family.
Yeah.
Isn't it upsetting in a way? I mean, like here, the older you get, the more death you see. Like all of a sudden you're on a date and the guy dies.
Oh, and my friends are dropping like flies.
I was going to say, how many friends do you have left?
And the horrible thing, Howard...
Yeah.
There's so few of them you have a chance to say goodbye and tell them how you hated them.
Right. When you called his daughters to inform them, did they even know you were going out with him?
I don't even know.
Right. You called up and you go, hi, this is Joe. They go, oh, cool, we're getting a call from Joe. Yeah, they were probably excited.
Are you kidding?
Did they say that?
Oh, it's Joe Rivers.
Do you say to the daughters?
I said, I was with your father, and we're in the, where was it? The hospital now, P&S, Physicians and Surgeons, Columbia. And we're up in Columbia, and he's very, very ill.
Right.
I didn't want to be the one to say
to break the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, did you ask his daughter if they know any single guys?"
No, but I did say, look, I left a 20% tip. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's on your father's card.
What do you tip when they carry them out? You know.
Did you use his credit card or your own?
His.
His. How did you?
No, I said my own.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to really use. Ugh.
You didn't reach in and
Because then
find
the
it.
family would fight with you. You gave 20% and the meal wasn't over.
Do you think the daughters will try to keep a relationship with you now that he's gone?
No.
No, I think that would be ludicrous. Did you go to the
even
funeral?
have a conversation with them? Because you were the last one to see him alive.
Of course. And you're
What was
very
he
nice.
talking?
You spoke to them on the phone, and you said, "Gee, what happened?" They said to you, "What happened?"
Yeah, and then they had a relative that lived in New York that came up and took
Did you
care of
recall what you were talking about at the time of his death?
it. Yes, probably a prenup.
You were moving that fast along.
I was moving. Well, at this age, you have to.
And what was the cause of death? A heart attack?
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Boy, that's something. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, you're trying to feel youthful and appear youthful, and then you're on a date and the guy drops dead.
And I just ordered this really good salmon meal.
Right.
I couldn't eat it.
What was?
It looks terrible when you eat it while they're carrying him out.
Did you stop eating right away?
Well, I, that's why I'm gaining weight. I like food.
Were you sitting there saying, "Oh shit, I can't finish my meal"? Because you must have been really hungry.
I was sitting next to him on the banquette, so thank God I didn't see.
Like the stuff coming
He
out.
didn't even make a noise.
And I guess he was rattling. I thought he was laughing.
Right, you thought you were laughing at one of your jokes. But
what a tribute. He probably felt a little bad before, but he was going out with Joan Rivers, so he pulled himself together.
When he really saw me in bright light,
he passed out. But I mean, in a way, I know when I'm like you. I try to stay thin. And when I go to dinner, I starve myself all day. I eat my lunch and that's it. I'm done. And then not till dinner. So then you finally get to dinner. You're probably hungry as hell. You're sitting there and you're like, oh shit, I know this is shallow. I wish the guy hadn't died. I would wish I could have finished my meal.
Oh, yes. And they had really popovers.
Oh, did you go out to eat after you took him to the hospital?
No, when I went home, I did my own way of. We all mourn in our own way.
Right.
I mourned with a great steak.
Yeah, you did. You cooked something.
But can you imagine the next day, Melissa probably says, "How was your date?"
Oh, he died. That one I lost him. Oh, really? Another woman? No.
Are you going to see him again?
Father time. So. Yeah. He left me just like every other man. Well, I'm very, very sorry for you. I don't know if you heard when you were walking in. I was in the middle of doing an interview with CBS this morning, the CBS show. And they were asking me about Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien. You, more than anyone, must have feelings about this. You don't like Jay, do you?
I am so happy he's back because I don't take Ambien anymore.
Right. You can sleep through the show.
I can sleep right. You get into bed and you know you're going to miss nothing. So you can shut your eyes.
Right.
And not worry.
But what do you think? I don't
like. Go ahead.
My take on it was that I thought that, like when you had your falling out with NBC, you went over to Fox.
Right.
This guy has a lot of money. So NBC fired him twice. Don't you have some pride and then go take your show to another network? He certainly could have. He sucks NBC's corporate balls till the day he dies.
He's
pathetic.
He's not a nice, theoretically, they say, man.
Right.
That's to start with. And what's that great thing when he fired? Remember, he got the Tonight Show and then he fired his manager that had cancer.
Yeah.
And
Helen Kushnick.
Yeah, and she said to him, Jay. He said, I'm firing you, you're not any good. And the story is, she said, Jay, I fed you steak, but I never showed you how I killed a cow.
Right.
Which I love that. So he's a tough guy, and he wants that money, and he's going to get that money.
Right. Now, do you feel bad for Conan O'Brien?
Yeah, $40 million later. Oh, boo-hoo.
You don't feel bad for him?
The luckiest unfunny white man in America.
Do you feel he's unfunny?
I don't find him funny. Maybe generational.
Will you think that he'll go to Fox? Do you think he'll get another show?
I think he's already got the Fox deal that they signed in the back of a car somewhere.
No kidding.
Oh, of course. No, he's sitting around doing nothing.
But if he bombed and he didn't get any ratings, wouldn't that stick with him?
Yeah, but they all forget he didn't get any ratings. They all forget that Leno didn't get any ratings. They're all screaming like these guys were doing great.
It takes time.
Darlings, Letterman's doing great.
Right.
Go watch, who else is on that? See, I watch movies.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, who I adore.
Right.
Jimmy Fallon, I think, is going to be very strong.
Right.
But they're all screaming like these guys were doing well. These guys suck. That's why they fight.
In a sense, when you had your late night show with Fox, they didn't give you enough time, did they?
No, they gave me 6 months. And they said to me, I met the president afterwards. He said to me, it was never the ratings. Barry Diller hated Edgar. Edgar hated Barry Diller and Murdoch. And it was fought on that. It was a private thing.
You were up probably against the guy who was the king of late night, Johnny Carson. It was going to take time for you to defeat him.
But they told me, Jamie Kellner, who was the president then, said to me, we were always in the black with you.
You always made money.
Always made money for them. He said we were never in the red. It wasn't about that. And I knew it wasn't about that.
Believe me, now when you think about what these guys get in the ratings on late night, if they had your kind of ratings,
they'd be tap dancing.
They would be the king of the late night.
Yeah, but you never think of that.
Howard, who looks back? You look
I do.
I don't.
I never look forward. I always look to the past history.
You are such a liar.
That's the way I operate. I can't. I'm stuck in the past.
You are such a liar.
All right, let me find out about what recently happened to you on this plane because I don't understand it. You were detained. Where were you?
Well, that's the old plane. I just had it happen again.
What is it?
I was held in Costa Rica. They took me off the last plane. The next plane was 4 days later.
Right.
And they took me off because one woman, didn't understand that Joan Rivers, a.k.a. also known as Joan Rosenberg, is the same person. So they kept me in Costa Rica with $100 in my pocket.
Good Lord. Why only $100?
Because I had given all my money to Melissa.
Right.
Because I said, I don't need cash. I'm going home. Here, in case they stop me in Atlanta, here, take money.
All right. Boy, Melissa's lucky, huh?
Yeah.
You empty out your pockets and give to Melissa.
Yeah. Well, you
You're
have
a
children.
goddess. I have children.
And when your children get on a plane ahead of you and they're going to stop and you're not, you say, here, if you stop in Atlanta and you and Cooper, do you have cash? She said, no. I said, here. So I'm stuck there. This one bitch just wasn't going to let me go.
I mean, I look at you. I don't see terrorist.
Terrorist?
I mean, you're an older